All right. We got a solution for now. We are back. We'll restart since I assume some new people are figuring things out now. So start over for the fourth time and then we'll be good to go. But yeah, welcome back to Whispers of Hope. I am Zom. I'm the Dungeon Master. We've been having a little bit of a tech issues today on all of our ends, so we'll get it working on. But yeah, we'll start over with our introductions again in case people are just going back up. I'll start up with Retta again.
Hi, it's me again. I'm Retta, aka Vivra, and that's all you're getting this time.
Jaxi.
I'm Jaxi. I'm sick. Blah.
Hi.
Consider not being sick.
Nope. Guys, I never don't consider to be sick.
Wait, it's me.
Yep.
I'm Sky, CeruleanxIris. I play Akari.
Alistair.
I said
I'm
my joke. I forgot I was next.
Yeah. I'm AlistairForgall. I play Velkorin, the Gloomstalker Ranger.
Kael.
I'm Kael, and I play Toto.
Hey, now we can hear everybody. We're doing good. All right. Yeah, so bit of a rocky start here, so we'll just give you a kind of a brief rundown of what happened last time. Our party has finally made their way to the mansion, which they were requested by the Knight Commander. Rotan had hired Velkorin to deal with a vengeful spirit within the mansion. After some other extra stuff that happened between the other party members, and they finally made their way to the mansion to investigate somewhat. They investigated the first floor and kind of discovered that it's based on context clues of the entire place being covered in blood, that there was some kind of bad things happening here. The party had met the supposed main spirit, who basically was repeatedly telling them just to leave and get out. They did not heed that warning and were attacked by what is presumed to be her brother. And then after that, they had attempted to speak to the spirit and managed to, after a series of difficult rolls, persuade the ghost to kind of explain themselves, with the ghost responding to find me, as well as they went up to the second floor where everything seemed to be relatively untouched comparatively. They had solved a puzzle within the piano that had unlocked the last door that they haven't been able to get into, and that's where we left off. So we will start off there with, don't remember who opened the door.
I think Akari, because she was the one right next to it.
Yeah, it was Akari or Wythr were trying to lockpick it, if I remember right.
Well, yeah, because
But,
Wythr left to go help Vivra, and I think Akari stayed by the door,
Okay.
so Akari was closest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the door had unlocked. When you looked inside, you can see it looks to be a master bedroom. In one of the corners is a large bed. Looks to be everything in the room especially looks untouched. There's a slight layer of dust over everything, just like the rest of the building. To the left side seems to be a desk with some like what are they called? The thing you step behind in old medieval things when they go to change your clothing, those shades or whatever.
A partition?
That thing, partition, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, partition on
divider.
the divider,
Yeah.
that works too. Whatever. Anyways, on the right side of the bed looks to be a fireplace. Next to that would be a mirror, followed by another kind of work desk next to the mirror as well. Whatever you guys want to do.
Perception check.
Perception check. I
Yeah,
basically just told you everything.
Okay.
Did you
make sure
tell
ain't
me
no
all
trap.
the secret things?
No, I didn't. I also have to roll your
Then that's what a perception check is for.
Number 1. So, Vivra, you get the blessing today.
Hey, you got it.
That's got-
So unexpected.
Let's go roll. Roll
Oh, I
for
better
another
mark
thing.
that down.
Okay.
Another thing.
Another secret thing that you don't need to worry about. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do your perception check.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh, double man.
Oh no, are you back? Oh,
Am I back? Yeah.
You mean, is she
Total
normal?
of 12. Yeah.
12.
I
Oof.
haven't pulled out Vivr's
Total
level
of 9.
yet.
Total of 9. Between
Can
12 and
It was
a
a nat
9?
one.
Can I roll?
Did
as
you
I
both
peek
roll
inside?
nat ones? Jeez.
No,
Can I try to help?
I
You
have
get
a +6. I rolled a 6, so I got 12.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Yes, I guess you can roll as well.
yay, I'll help out. Oh, nice.
But my passive
23.
perception.
23.
See, these dice love this roll, man. I'm never using a different set for Vivra ever again.
Yeah, I mean, most of the I mostly described already what kind of what was in the room. I guess just a couple more of the details just to add on, like it literally, I guess just the extra noticing that this room has been untouched completely. Like even in the other rooms, it looked like there was maybe a couple people had made their way up here, but this room is completely spotless, and there's like nobody has been in here as far as you can tell since you can assume that this place was sealed.
The observant one. But yeah, I guess if she notices that it's basically untouched, she wouldn't want to upset or offend the ghost again, so she'd look to the others and go, maybe try not to touch anything unless the ghost tells us we can.
With her nods.
Okay. I assume everyone's kind of stepping into the room at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I use my passive investigation?
I mean, for the most part, well, what are you looking for, I guess?
Same thing as before. Wythr has been looking for things that look like they were purposely hidden, or secret compartments, or things that could be evidence of what happened here, or, like photographs of old things, or like handwritten notes, specifically anything handwritten, that kind of stuff. Since she can't read, that's what she would
Yes,
look
I will
for
say,
generally.
since you already made your active perception check, that kind of, especially because it was a pretty low check, that kind of overrules it.
Perception and investigation are different.
You said perception a second time.
No, I said Can I use my passive investigation?
I guess, but what are you like? Say where you're going around the room specifically. What do you want to look at?
Okay.
Because if you just be like, I want to investigate the whole room after you failed
I was
your
just
other
asking
check.
permission first.
Yes.
She's going to carefully and slowly just start kind of stepping around the edges of the room, staying near furniture, looking around and under furniture, or looking in drawers. But she's going very slow so that if there are any signs of it aggravating the ghost or anything, then she's able to stop.
It's the first part that you didn't realize behind the partition, since you just walked, there's a bathtub. Well, just pictures up on the wall, also behind that portrait, or behind those partitions if you didn't see it initially. Looks to be the family.
If no one else is doing it, I'm gonna be like, hello? Are you in here? And I do believe that I never stopped detecting her thoughts.
You would have just gotten the same response before as they find me.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Trying to think of a good question to ask that would narrow it down, the search. Are you in this room?
Close.
Close, okay. I start walking around the room, kind of looking at stuff while focusing to see if maybe I get a sense that her emotion changes or she thinks something as I'm closer or farther from something. I'm basically playing hot and cold with her thoughts.
Nothing that stands out to you. I guess Wythr, make an active investigation check if that's what you're doing instead of doing your passive.
The heck? What's my passive even for?
For when you're
Okay,
walking around not actually looking for something.
For your ability to double take and be like, the fuck?
The fuck?
Your passive, it's
are
not when...
Actively looking for something, so you should be making an active check, not a perception.
Yes, that's
Well, I
correct.
asked
exactly.
permission to use passive. All right. Okay, that's a 25. Are you happy?
Yeah. Yes,
You
that's
gonna
fair.
stop bullying me now?
No.
The DM
Never.
is not bullying you by trying to get you to follow a rule.
I will bully you as much as I want. Nothing immediately sticks out to you. Like, the bed seems normal, the bathtub seems normal, the fireplace even seems like it hasn't been lit or anything. The mirror does look off.
There's a there's a bathtub in the bedroom?
Yes, behind the partition. That's what I said.
Oh. I don't know why I thought it was just a changing area. I missed that part.
When you get to the mirror, when you touch the mirror, instead of feeling cold, it feels warm.
I told you not to touch anything!
The DM said I did it. I didn't do it. The DM made it happen.
What?
I just imagine Wythr turning around. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
My hand was compelled by a higher power.
Anyways, but yes, so since I kind of pushed it down, when you felt the mirror, it felt warm, and with your perception check, I will say you do see some runes on the bottom of the mirror.
I see that with my 23 perception thing going on, or with her 25 investigation?
With her 25 investigation, she sees it, yes.
I was
With
looking
her-
around the whole room.
Perception and investigation are different. Wythr
I
will
can perceive runes.
The runes are tiny, to be emphasized.
Wow.
You want to be a smartass. I will bully both of you if I have to.
I don't
I get
deserve
it now, Jaxie. I get it.
Wythr will point it out to the other party members.
Yep, Wythr definitely doesn't know what language it
Do I know what language it is?
is. Do you know Kokiri?
No.
Then no.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper person. I mean what?
Metagaming pigeon. Oh.
What happened to no metagaming? No fun allowed. You want Eyes of the Room Keeper? Respec.
Fine. Sorry, Wythr. I don't know how to read these.
Wythr has pointed it out to the whole party, so if anyone else would like to take a look at it, they're welcome to.
It's not metagaming.
Akari will take a look. What language did you say
I
it
will
was?
peek with my Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Or I could
Wythr
just
told
read
me.
I was gonna say, what language was it? Because if it's Kokiri,
It is Kokiri.
is it a tall person from a Kokiri place?
There is. He
I'm
just
Yep.
said.
straight up waiting for people to come to that conclusion. I can read it.
Why is everyone so sassy tonight?
No, I'm not sassy at anybody. I was just making sure I heard the language correctly.
I was waiting for somebody to try to figure out what language it was, and then I could be like, I can read it.
Yeah, because he's got like 12 languages that he can.
I do. I've got a lot.
Wow. Okay.
Father and son bonding time.
I
reading,
expect
Kokiri runes.
I expect the Kokiri because
That's where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly. But 12 languages, okay.
Ranger man.
Where's the
This
book?
man is well studied.
Wythr will gesture Velkorin and Toto over after other people have like taken a look at it and obviously can't read it.
You want to announce it, or do you just want to read it?
Just announce it. At this point,
The runes spell out only the selfless and blind to vanity may enter.
Selfless and blind to vanity.
Selfless and blind to vanity.
Is that any of us? Blind.
Can
wait, what was it again? Can you repeat that?
Only the selfless and blind to vanity may enter.
One of you guys.
Can I just try like touching the mirror to see like is this like a portal thing?
Like I said before, when you touch the mirror, like you would expect a mirror to feel cold to the touch, especially one that has been undisturbed for as long as it has, but it is warm to the touch.
If I close my eyes, does anything change?
I was
Nope.
gonna say blind.
Yeah.
Do I have the spell blindness?
Specifically blind to vanity.
Oh, I could cast darkness. Well, is this mirror on a vanity?
I think so.
No, it's a
But-
full length mirror, like
Oh, okay.
like ground to ceiling almost, or just full length mirror. It's not.
Should each of us attempt?
Is it? I have a question. Is it like? So if it's like one of those standing mirrors, is it one of the ones that rotates? Like, could we turn it the other direction or something?
No, it seems to be into the wall.
Oh,
mounted to the wall.
Okay.
Can I touch
Oh,
it?
okay. Is it like a door?
Oh no.
Well,
Can I touch
I'd
my
like
hand
to.
against the mirror?
I'll let Velkorin go.
What do you
first.
want to do?
Put my hand against the mirror.
Same as whether it's warm to the touch. You see
I
your reflection
see-
touch the hand as well.
Is
I
it like weirdly
Oh.
warm? That it's warmer than it should be?
It is like I don't know how to like if you were to touch hands with somebody, it feels that like human body temperature, I guess.
Toto, I think, is the only one that would be blind to their own vanity at this point.
Really? You saw
Yeah,
them
that was-
spend a whole night building a robot or something, right?
Yeah, that's not vanity though.
yeah.
That's not vanity.
But they kept saying, "Oh, it's." I don't know, man.
You're just a hater.
Can I see if there's any like hinges? Like, can we pull the mirror out or anything? Like, is there a door behind it or something?
Or should we break the mirror part? Like
Well,
the
I'm gonna try this
reflective.
first.
I didn't say it out loud.
This is Jaxi speaking, not Wythr.
Mhm.
Akari just stands there, nodding their head. They definitely understand everything.
With her investigation from earlier, as far as you know, there are no hinges or nothing, and then the mirror itself seems to be like within the wall almost, not like it's even just hanging on the wall, it's part of the wall.
Do you tell Vivra that, or do you let her try to search?
Me?
Yeah, you're the
I
one with the
haven't said
investigation.
anything in character yet. If you're searching something, go ahead.
Yeah, but he said with your investigation, you would know that it's in the wall and there won't be anything for Vivra to find.
Oh, I guess.
Otherwise, Vivra will search and then she'll be like, I didn't find anything.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a letter.
Wythr's
Fruitlessly try to help.
a quiet character, and she's not that bossy.
I speak out to the ghost, how do we get through? And I'm still listening to their thoughts.
You get a flash of the runes that you've already read.
Ugh! I push my hand against the mirror. I don't just touch, I push against it.
It's solid. Feels
Okay.
like you're pushing against a solid object as far as you know. You can see your reflection in the mirror as normal.
Interesting. I mean, I don't think any of us are truly vain, per se. But... like-
Akari will try walking up to the mirror. And look into it.
Yeah, I was about to say
Your
something
reflection
similar,
moves back, looks back.
but
Moves her hand with a small wave.
Reflection copies the same thing as normal.
Wythr quietly says, "Should we break the reflection?"
Akari turns to the right. I don't know, it seems like it's just a mirror. I guess we'll try putting her hand on it too.
Same as the others, it feels warm to the touch. Reflection is touching your hand.
Has Toto touched it yet?
I don't think so. I could cast Dispel Magic on it.
Yeah, but depending on the type of magic it is, that it will only flash for a quarter of a second.
The magic might also be important to us using it,
Right.
like to
And
its
if it's-
function.
Yeah, because depending on what it is, Dispel Magic won't actually help us here.
Try. Wait, did you already? You already tried closing your eyes when you touched the mirror, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What
And
if
I'm
we
wearing a
put-
mask, so it's not about
what-
reflection.
Unless
Yeah.
we put our backs to the mirror. I don't know. Like, what if it's as simple as walking backwards into that sounds stupid. This is Vivra speaking, by the way. She's like
would
trying to
be-
figure it out.
That would be worth trying before breaking it, at least. I feel like breaking it is probably the last thing to try.
Okay. Toto, you haven't gone yet, right? Why don't you try that? Two
Do
birds
what
with
now?
one walk backwards into the mirror.
Or try touching it.
Sure.
I touch it.
The others, it's warm to the touch and you can see your reflection. You high-fived your reflection.
I touch it with the other hand.
High-five your reflection with the other hand.
I play patty cake with my reflection.
You are playing patty cake with your reflection.
Achievement unlocked.
You get one goal.
Besties with your reflection.
If we're supposed to be blind to it, why don't I just cast darkness?
Wythr nods. Are there still blue candles lighting up the room in here?
Yeah.
They
mean,
are
glowing
magically
those-
lit, so I assume they'd
Yeah.
come back on if we turn them off, but...
Didn't I dispel magic one of them and they like stayed off or something?
I think you used like dust or something to try to blow it out.
Oh, and it relit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we try to break it, because I don't know if breaking it is the way. I can cast the darkness. I'll go ahead and do that. Surround the whole. It'll basically fill the whole room. I think 15-foot radius, so 30 feet across.
Measure.
I'll probably.
If it's 30 feet, then yeah, it's pretty much the whole room would be encapsulated in magical darkness.
Yeah, so dark vision can't see it, and Velkorin is gone. We're all gone, I guess.
Well, you're all blind now.
Yeah, we're all blind. Okay. Toto was playing patty cake, so now they're still technically touching the mirror. Is anything different?
Feels warm to the touch against Toto's hand. So.
So the
I
same.
take off my glasses and press my face against it.
Hello, anyone in there?
It feels like a person's touching your face, I guess.
Vivra calls out, "Did you get through?"
No.
All
It
right.
feels squishy like a person. I'm gonna go over here.
I dispel the darkness, because if it didn't work, it's not gonna work. Well, unless
Feels like a
anyone else has
person.
anything ideas.
It's the person polymorphed into a mirror. We found her.
Above table, I will say that Vivra is on the right track. Guys,
Akari will try to look
Don't
around the
break the
room.
mirror!
Okay.
I mean, that's also a way to solve it, potentially, but, you know.
Potentially. But if we break it and we're wrong, then unless someone has mending, we're kind of stuck.
Can I use identify?
That would be great.
I guess above table you would get the same information you already have. It's a normal mirror that has an enchantment placed onto it, when then the runes that you've already read would give you his.
But if it's identify, it would tell us what the enchantment is, right?
Well, it's a spell to keep things out.
A spell to keep things out. Well, then you could try dispel magic, I guess. Like, if that's what the spell is doing.
Yeah,
Then
even if
The
it
runes
lasts.
are doing.
Yeah, even if dispel magic only lasts for a little while, it'll give us enough time to get through whatever this is.
Assuming the spell is high enough level or low enough level.
I can cast dispel magic at 3rd level. I guess I do that.
Wythr will start trying to snuff out all of the candles in the room.
Is the darkness still up, or did it wear off?
Oh, I
They've
turned it
gone.
off.
Okay, just making sure. Before Akari runs into a
So-
dresser.
I'll go ahead and do dispel magic, I suppose.
Sec. Right. Okay. Right. If you want to do that, you'll make a spell saving DC.
Okay, so it's the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Correct.
So-
But I'm not going to tell you the level.
Oh, that's rude. So my spell attack modifier, I presume?
Your spell casting ability, so.
So the spell attack then, yes?
Believe so.
Okay, 17.
Spell does not go away.
It's an 8th or 9th level spell.
Am I able to snuff out the candles? Because you said after Vivra did the darkness thing, you said Vivra was on the right track.
Yeah, very close. When you try to snuff out the candles, they do go out for a second, but light back up. There are just 3 ways to solve this. Just to let you guys know.
3.
We're doing great.
You know one of the ways.
We clearly don't.
I mean, we need to be blind, but freaking closing our eyes doesn't work, casting darkness doesn't work, and I can't switch out for blindness apparently, so freaking...
Let's take a short rest and swap out spells.
Oh gosh, do I have anything else I can do? Let's see.
If Wythr is smarter than me, can Wythr make an intelligence check to
Oh,
be
Vivra's
better
way
at this
smarter
than
than me.
me?
Yeah, can we roll intelligence so you tell us what to do, please? Because at this point, it's ridiculous.
Maybe not that far, but like a hint.
I
Well, if we
suppose.
roll intelligence high enough, we should be able to just know what to do.
Here.
Be like, you think
I
if
don't
you
have
did
any-
blank.
Yeah, I don't have any spells or anything, so I can't make
I
us
can't learn
blind.
blindness, apparently. I wish I could learn blindness. That'd be great. I mean, who wants to get their eyes stabbed out? Not me.
I was gonna joke about that. I was like, I have no spells. I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
I mean, technically, I'm halfway there. What?
Because of one of Pippin's abilities,
Or-
I'll let him be able to make the intelligence check.
Okay, but also, is there any cloth or something that I could just tie around, like a blindfold?
It's funny you said that, because I was about to jokingly say Akari
Yeah,
brings
give me
up
your
her
scarf.
brings up her scarf and covers her face or something.
Yeah.
Base intelligence.
What would you roll? Yeah, just right.
Base
Yeah,
13.
13.
Oh.
Not gonna be high enough.
Can we try now?
We are so smart.
So
We're
just
so smart.
so
Listen,
just
the player is not as smart as the character. I need a bone. To be tossed
Right.
my
Let
way.
Akari try the blindfold thing
Ari
first.
can try their blindfold first.
okay. I guess she puts the scarf over her eyes,
Commercial.
ties it, make sure it's firm, and then tries reaching out to her reflection.
We run into your reflection.
Well, not run into.
You
Yeah.
run it, yeah, no,
Okay.
you run
You,
with it.
high five
Akari
your-
runs full force.
They just put their hand out towards it, and if they still feel like the human hand, then they'll see if they can kind of like lock the hands together or something.
What do you mean by
That's interesting.
lock your hand?
What'd you say, Seth?
You mean like you're trying to hold your reflection's hand?
Yes.
Doesn't work. It's still a solid wall as far as you know.
Okay.
Hmm.
But it still does feel like you can kind of.
My one
I
hint.
think I'm pretty blind to vanity. You cannot even see me.
No.
Everything about my appearance is covered.
What if I
Alright,
put my hair hand up to it?
My one hint I will give you guys, outside of you do have one of the solutions already, is one of you has, or at least one of you has a spell that would make this work.
I don't have any spells.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't me.
Wythr doesn't know anything about
Yeah,
magic, so
yeah,
she can't really contribute to the conversation.
Yeah, same with Akari.
Zone of truth.
Invisibility on myself and then walk into the mirror.
Hmm.
I'll do that. Freaking use my last second level spell.
And then we play Truth or Dare with Velkorin.
Yeah.
What the-
Which one's who's going first?
Let the invisibility go first.
Okay.
I was just fucking around.
Boop. Watch yours be the answer.
Yeah, when you cast invisibility, you do not make a reflection, so you are able to walk through the mirror.
My gosh, I'm in.
Okay, have fun.
Wait, you guys can't get through? No. That was my last. Oh no. I'll see you guys later, I guess.
If Wythr like holds Vivra's hand as Vivra's going through, is my hand then kind of like taken off of hers as she enters? Like my arm doesn't go through with it.
As in you were trying to hold her hand while she went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, your reflection would have stopped you.
Okay.
Okay. Vivra's like, okay, now definitely don't break the mirror.
Wythr nods.
which yes, you can hear her on the other side of the wall.
Do any of you guys have invisibility, or am I just going it alone
No.
at this point?
Velkorin has
Is this a Vivra
invisibility.
moment?
Velkorin could go. Wythr looks.
But
well,
I don't think we know that, so that's why Vivra's like, can any of you guys do
Wythr
that?
knows it because during the
Oh.
hide and seek game, he cheated by using invisibility.
Oh, is Wythr gonna rat him
And
out
he,
right now?
and he showed Wythr. I mean, she's just gonna look at Velkorin and like gesture her head towards the the mirror, like you go too.
I'm going to put my hand on the back of Wythr because she's right next to the mirror, right?
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh no!
I'm gonna
Come
cast
on, it was-
invisibility on her and throw her through the mirror.
Hey!
Well, you throw her into me because I was standing there waiting.
Yep,
Oh my
she
gosh.
Goes, she goes through.
Wow.
I'll try to catch you with my -2 strength right now. Oh look, I rolled a 3. Nice!
And then I will look at the other two and say I can only cast it one more time.
Akari's just having
Velkorin,
a
are
seat,
you-
kicking her legs,
Velkorin.
watching.
Also, I don't think you can try to catch an invisible body coming at you. Just saying.
Yeah, you can't. Wait, is it?
That's
Wait a
fine.
minute.
I'm
Well, it's
dexterous.
very roleplay then, because
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 anyway, so the
you
rest
want-
of you hear thud.
I
Do
will
either
roll
of you two want to go in, or would you like me to go in?
Just for the record, I rolled a 24 dexterity. I'm fine.
Oh, so I like brace very poorly, and I feel your hand on my shoulder as you flip over me and land on the other side. I'm like, oh,
Jesus.
well.
Do either of you two want to go
I-
in, or should I go in?
Can you?
Akari thinks for a moment, probably. I guess I
Because
can
the
go
person
in.
who's in there right now is the same person who tried to keep fighting the ghosts.
And
I
you
Just
threw
stay in
in
there
the
by
one who
herself.
can't talk.
And then the other one who kept.
Now,
who was
Corin,
just
just
away.
get in here.
You can't hear us. You're in an invisible doorway.
Yes, I can.
Well,
No, Zon said that we could hear you.
Oh no.
it's
Well,
true, it's true.
So that's why Viver's like, just get in here, Velkorin. Stop freaking procrastinating or whatever.
Question though, can
Mhm.
you cast it on yourself now? Like, is it part of
It's
the same
concentration.
casting?
No.
Because it's concentration, right?
This is my
so if you
last
cast,
spell slot.
so if you cast it on yourself, then I won't be invisible
You're
anymore.
not visible anymore.
But I could probably
we're
get out
through it,
still.
though. You
I
could
Yeah.
leave right now if you wanted to, yeah.
I
I
will
would hope.
say on the opposite
Yeah.
side of the wall, it just you guys can see through back into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Seems to
could
be a
probably
one-way.
Before I
exit
do
without
this-
invisibility.
Before I do this, check to see if there's any way to open it.
Wythr will investigate the opening in the wall that I can see through to see if there's anything around it that could open it up to others or, get rid of the enchantment that's keeping people out.
It's just an opening that you can see. It doesn't look to be any disabling.
Oh, okay. I
function.
didn't even say my roll yet.
Oh,
But it
that's
was
fine.
bad
I wasn't-
anyways,
that
so-
one. I was gonna just give you that one. There's nothing around that looks obvious. To you.
You
Akari.
hear Wither's quiet voice say, "There's nothing on this side."
But yeah, you guys can see into the normal realm as if it was just an open window.
Do I have any sort of sense that if I remove my invisibility, I'll be yeeted back into the room or something, or if I'm fine on this side?
You can certainly try. You don't know.
Wither's gonna make a perception check of the rest of the area since she's already in here anyways.
Viver's gonna
If
start
that's all right.
walking down the hall.
Yeah.
While you guys keep doing that.
It's not. It's a room. It's a.
Oh, Vivra's gonna start walking further into the room then.
Withers first. As far as you guys look, you can see it looks to be a. Well, what's your ask first before I give you anything?
My perception is 19.
Nice.
On the far end, there's a larger bed. Everything else around it seems to just be shelving, This would be bookshelves. Normal kind of like pantry looking stuff. It looks to be a safe room for emergencies, as far as you can tell.
I was gonna ask if it looked like a reflection of the other room.
Well, not quite, no. It looks just to be a safe room.
Interesting. Clever.
But Kari will mention she'll go in if need be. Just yell help if you need backup.
I also just remembered something that I should have thought about before I asked this. I'm the only one that can read the stuff here.
True.
I mean, yeah.
At least the mirror runes, yeah.
Yeah. That means there might be more of that inside.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
You'll handle it.
The one that can't
Vivra
read.
like took a few steps away and then turned back and said, "Yeah, so come on then."
All right, I'll use my last invisibility on myself and go in.
Yep,
So Wythr is
Alright.
no longer invisible.
Did you
No.
get shot? Did she get shot out, or is she fine?
He's fine.
Oh, then I'll
Okay.
dispel mine as well.
Also fine.
And I get shot out. No.
Hold on. Can I try something too?
What?
Can I cast darkness?
You already did that. It didn't work.
You cast dispel darkness?
Yes, I cast
Dispel
dispel
dark. She did darkness, not dispel darkness. No.
No,
Oh,
dispel
that
darkness,
spell.
which is
Yes,
magical
I cast-
darkness where
yes.
nothing can see through.
Yes, I did
There
that
is
already.
no magical darkness, just so you're aware. So.
I already cast the spell darkness. I already
couldn't
did
remember.
that.
Because I'm like, then technically they would need to be able to see invisible things or see in that magical darkness to be able to see it.
Maybe the mirror has true sight.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Then why could we get in?
I
No,
was gonna.
It's at
I was
least a
gonna
level
argue it,
7
but I
or
didn't.
higher rune, so.
Fine, I'll walk
Technically,
in.
reflections are just light, and if there's no light, there's no reflection, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah.
I gave
made
you
his
3 ways to
rules.
solve the
Your
puzzle.
fantasy.
You had figured out 2 of them.
Yeah, but maybe we could have had a fourth because we're amazing.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
All right, and I've already started walking towards the center, and Vivra's like, "Hello," and she's looking around.
And I had a what was my thing? A 19 perception.
Should I roll as
gonna-
well?
Before this goes out, I'm gonna throw a part of rope outside the mirror. Like, hold on to this, and I'm gonna tie it around my waist.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure we're fine.
Yeah. But if I go down, I need them to pull me out.
Good to know you're looking out for yourself, man. Good for you.
Our healer's outside. You guys can do the same thing. Just grab onto the unconscious body.
Got 2 healers. There's 1 healer.
I'm a healer too. In
Uh-huh.
case you forgot.
Wythr is now and looking around.
Vivra
Alright.
was looking around and then she started arguing with
Yep,
Velkorin.
Yeah.
I see that.
What is new?
Alright, I'm gonna investigate the area since I haven't looked at anything yet.
Mhm.
I guess I will perceive the area.
Could I assist so that you roll advantage?
Shoot. You know what you've seen already, and he can kind of take that into mind
Or-
with his investigation, so you can roll it.
Or I
on
have a +9 to investigation if you want to roll
Oh
separately.
my gosh.
Well, I'll let you choose that because I am officially 18 for 18, which
Okay.
means I'm about to roll a bunch of low numbers for the rest of the session.
So you're telling me you
I
rolled
don't
a
know
crit.
about
I got a
that.
25 investigation.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, with the other ones, it looks to be a safe room. That's was well stocked. A lot of the foods that were in there have gone bad at this point, or have just decayed to the point where they're
After the
non-existent
years
anymore.
that they've been.
So most of it's dust and stuff, but there's still remnants of what you would assume was food and stuff, because this is obviously a safe room. On the bed, you can see that there looks to be something underneath the bed.
I'm gonna look under the bed.
In 2 sets of bones.
Are they one of them like child-sized?
Yeah.
Great. How big is the other set of bones?
Looks to be, with the context of how many family members are, you can probably assume that this was the other brother.
So the two youngest kids.
Yes. I guess you rolled an at point. So, within the, you see a book. It looks to be a book that was being held by the smaller set of bone.
Can I gently remove it? Not like, because if I just yank it, the arms, the hand's gonna fall apart. I want to like gently pull it away, to not disturb the bones too much.
Yeah.
And then I will read it.
Did you point that out to?
Not yet. I'm still my head and like I'm imagining I'm like half under the bed right now.
Half under the bed reading a book.
I mean, I'd probably peek under the bed at that point as well.
Yeah.
But read your book.
I'll pull out with the book as I'm like opening it.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess you flip to the end, the start. Where do you look at the book? Or are you just opening up
I
a
will
random page?
start at the end, and I will while I'm paging towards the end. Well, we found her.
Wythr looks under the bed.
Vivra asks to the air, "Did you guys starve in here?"
Well, there was still
They had food.
but it's spoiled now.
Yeah.
So
They were
Yes,
hiding.
Sometimes people
Panic and they don't pay attention to food.
yeah, they panic and they try to conserve when they need to be
Hmm.
consuming.
Or Velkorin, you can, just reading from the last page, obviously the first thing you notice is that there is a blood stain on the last page that covers up most of it. You do see some writing. As far as you know, it seems to be a diary. The last entry seems to be that as mom and dad are dead, or at least mom is gone. Dad told us to hide here. Somebody attacked us. We don't know. And it just kind of like something trails off. Must have been in the middle of their writing when it happened.
Here's my
Okay,
question.
I'm gonna hold the book, and I'm gonna look back underneath the bed. Is there any? First of all, is there any markings on the bed, like something was stabbed through the bed?
No, on the bed.
Or is if I look down, are there any like breaks in their bones, like by their ribs, or cuts on their bones? Because like if they get stabbed by even like a dagger at this point in this like in fantasy world,
Right.
even real time, the knife's big enough that they would cut the bone. I'm assuming
do-
that's gonna be a medicine check.
on the bigger set of clothes, you do see a broken rib on one of them, kind of right in the center chest, and then hard to say for the smaller set because of how she died. Wouldn't probably show up on the phone.
Ooh.
We found you. What would you like us to do now?
Your response yet?
Not even
Well-
with the detect thoughts? It would bring her surface thoughts. It would affect them, I mean.
Nope.
Really?
I'm gonna just look through the middle of the book now, see if there's any information of like somebody visiting the house or anything that might be helpful.
Like I said, it is a diary, so you're kind of getting the most of it is nonchalant stuff
You
of the
saw a
girl.
cute boy today.
Yeah, typical young girl stuff. There are parts
Aw.
where she's speaking of, she started to show magic today, and her parents were super excited. Then a few months later, she says she's having struggles controlling this power, so her parents hired somebody to help her Can't remember what his name is, and then as you read further on, you see that she says, "I don't like this guy. Something's wrong with him. He's not nice. I don't think he's doing what he needs to be doing, but my mom and dad don't believe him." And just kind of evolves further into that. From your perception, you can probably assume that Rotan was the one that was hired to help her with her magical abilities, but
And that's the captain guy, right?
that's the Knight Commander, yeah. Also, by the way, your detect thoughts only lasts for a minute, so it would have dropped a long time
A
ago.
minute?
Yeah.
I thought it was longer than that.
And it's a
We have
concentration, so when you did
established-
invisibility, you would have lost it
You're
anyways.
right. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
We've established at this point that Velkorin has a giant loot on his back, right?
Yeah, I have a loot.
Wither will reach out for it and say, "May I?"
Are you gonna play that song from out there, or?
Not quite.
Oh.
I will give her the loot.
Can I try to she's gonna sit kind of cross-legged on the floor by the bed. And can she try to play the song from memory that her partner played? The Song of Healing?
Okay.
You know the song.
Determine whether I should do
Well,
it.
no is a strong word. I'm gonna need like a high performance check probably.
I mean,
'cause
if
Wyther
you
doesn't
do remember,
play.
Vivra's gonna be very interested.
Roll a nat 1.
Roll
Remember,
a
Roll a nat
20.
1.
Nat 20.
More likely than you think.
Stop it.
I will
Goodness
say first
gracious.
make a history check, just because of your
For
backstory
memory.
for memory.
Okay. Okay, come on. Which die? The one that doesn't hate me too much?
This is a 2 check.
I shouldn't have said anything. Okay. That's a total of 5.
Oh, come on.
It's me!
Unfortunate.
What did you expect?
It was a
You were
7.
doing great.
It was
Toto rooted for my downfall.
it was a 7. All right, that just makes your DC for the performance a lot higher. But I'll let you make
Oh, okay.
let you
I'm
make
gonna use
a
the same die.
performance check.
You're gonna trust that die?
Yeah. It's a natural 1.
You're kidding.
I shouldn't have trusted it.
Yeah,
Blink
with-
blonk.
This instrument sucks.
Plonk, plonk,
It is
wang.
technically not the instrument that she remembers. It was just similar, so yeah, she doesn't know how to play.
You kind of are trying, but like this isn't an instrument you're that familiar with as you thought you were, and like
She's just minding her own business,
Yeah,
trying to
Can
do this
I-
on
it'd
the
be
floor
like
while other
a
people are
guitar
doing
player
stuff.
trying to play a cello. Like, and you're like, it's a string
Mhm.
instrument, but I
Yeah,
don't know what I'm
exactly.
doing.
Exactly.
I have a question. I know she rolled really badly, but can I try to kind of gauge
Not
what
with
she's
a nat
doing?
1, no. She
No,
rolled a nat
I
1.
kind of figured. I kind of figured.
Not with a nat 1.
Everybody waste all of your inspiration rolls on me and my failures.
Vivra kind of like gently places a hand on the top of over like your hand that's on the loot. It's like, hey, how about I
It's like
try?
upside down and vertical.
Vivra's trying to be so polite right now. She places a hand over yours that's trying to strum, and she goes, "How about I try something?"
Whether allows it, because she was just kind of doing this, minding her own business, like while other people are doing stuff. So she'll let you if you wanted to try.
Vivra's gonna pull out the ocarina, and I remember last session I asked you if I could try to have the music from the music sheet transferred over, and I got a nat 20 on that. So I do remember you saying that I basically know it for ocarina now. I believe was what we talked about.
The
if I'm not
song that,
mistaken.
yeah,
the song that I played before. I'm going to play it again right now on my fairy ocarina.
make a performance check.
Okay. Oh, what is that? What is this number? Oh. 11.
Guys are good at missing the DC by like 2.
Inspiration!
I guess. Go for it.
I have inspiration, and that'll do it, because that's now a 21. Hey.
You think about the music sheet that you read and you played on the piano and seemed to play the similar tune. You don't see anything because you're out here, but the candles that were out in the room where the other people are, they changed from that blue glow to red glow. So it kind of seemed like they're normal now.
Ooh.
Which
Akari
you
will
don't
yell,
see because
the
you guys
candles
haven't-
changed.
There you go.
Yeah.
What happened? My glasses are off.
The fire changed colors.
I can't see without my glasses. Hold on.
I can't see color without my glasses.
I can't hear without my glasses.
I can't hear. Hold
Ah.
on.
And I guess for the other
my
two,
goodness.
since they're in the other room, you'll see that the bluish red flame from before flares up, and then there it looks to be the girl who is sitting at the desk now
Oh, in the room?
In-
In their room?
in their room.
Oh, my.
Body magically appeared.
Stranger danger.
And nothing has changed in this current room.
No,
I assume we can hear them talking about
I
stranger
mean,
danger and stuff.
yeah.
right?
Wythr is going
Okay.
to peek her head out. She's
Oh.
still in this room, but she's well. No, that's a bad idea.
yep,
That's how I
okay.
get decapitated. I did. Never mind. Never mind.
Mm.
Oh man, a wither head.
I think
This
you
is
might need to
rare.
step- I think you might need to step all the way through if you want to leave and just
Yeah.
accept the fact that you're not coming back.
Above
Yeah.
table, yes.
Yeah.
She's going to walk
Unless
to
you
the
have
edge of
invisibility
it,
on you
not go
still.
through it at all, and just look into the other room because I can see through it.
You'll see Akari slowly approaching the newcomer.
Yeah, you can see that the girl that you guys talked to before, she's materialized now and is sitting at the desk.
Vivra just continues to play.
Is she
Is-
facing Akari and Toto or looking at the desk?
Looking at the desk
Oh, okay.
and is sitting there.
Akari goes over
Above table.
carefully.
I really want to call her a bitch right now.
She's been through a lot.
That kind of uncalled for.
Let's try to
Toto
all
won't
the
do it,
ghosts.
but I surely want to.
It attack you guys, so that's the least
And
Yeah.
made us
fair.
do puzzles.
And made you
the
do a
nerd.
puzzle. I know. I'm so sorry. The first time I
puzzles.
give you guys a puzzle.
Akari goes up to her and I guess perception to see if she can figure out what she's doing.
You don't roll for that. She just seems to be kind of sitting. Not really. She's just kind of waiting for somebody to acknowledge her, or talk to her, I guess.
Okay, Akari would wave and say hi and try to acknowledge her.
You
Doesn't
wave,
know what to say, but
looks up at you and has a softer smile when she looks at you.
that's good. Akari puts the daggers away.
Good idea. Considering what happened to her, good idea.
Hey, who's holding the rope?
That is true. Who was holding Velkorin's rope?
I believe he referred to Toto as the healer. So I think
Well,
that was
no-
Toto's job.
No,
Welcome
Pippin's
back.
the
Pippin was
healer.
the healer.
Oh,
No,
wow. I
Pippin would be
wouldn't have-
holding the rope.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
The fairy
Pippin
with
drag
a
his dead
minus
body
2.
through.
Wait, what happened?
You
Uh,
died. I'm kidding.
I was waiting for you to come back.
I
Jaxi
started
rolled
playing
shit
music.
again, as usual, so Vivra tried to take over and roll well
And I
enough.
did amazingly.
She started to play music, and she played the tune that was the same tune as what was on the piano, and that caused the candles to turn from blue to normal. And then the the ghost apparated at the desk within the room that Toto and Akari are in. Then Akari waved at the ghost and she smiled at her. There you go.
Okay.
You're caught up.
Do we get told that the ghost is out there now?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Akari
they
mentioned
shouted
this.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were yelling things that were
Wythr's
happening.
just looking through the opening right now.
Vivra continues to play, because she's not sure if stopping will change anything.
I will go out there with them then.
Akari thinks how to socialize. Hi, how are you doing?
Tiger,
I think
tiger.
you're a dead person. So how's your day?
I'm dead!
I mean, she's like, well, considering the circumstances, I guess I can't complain.
What's it like being dead? I'm sorry, was that insensitive? I'm still learning.
Okay.
A little bit of a sad face for a half second. Like,
Um,
this is also like, she's probably 11, 12. But you can probably gather of her age. Gather!
Yeah,
Goddamn accent sneaks out every while. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, she's
Yeehaw!
young. I'm not even from
is
the
there
South.
is there another is there like another chair in here that besides the one at the desk that she's sitting at?
Yeah, there would have been 2 chairs at that desk.
I will
How
pull one
convenient.
and sit in one. And sit right next to her.
Smiles at you.
I'm gonna put her diary on the table because I'm assuming it was hers, right? I got it from the smaller body.
She looks at it and she's like, oh, you found my diary. Where'd you find that?
Just in the other room.
So you can see she kind of like might not remember exactly what happened, but when you mentioned the diary and where you found it, then she in her head a little bit.
What was the guy's name again?
Rotan.
The bad
Rotan?
guy?
Yeah. Do you know who Rotan is?
See her flinch from that name.
I'm sorry, but I was reading your diary and you mentioned somebody teaching you magic, but never used their name.
He was the teacher that Mom and Dad hired. Helped me with my magic because I couldn't control it. Wasn't very nice.
Again, I'm sorry for asking this, but what kind of stuff would he do to you?
Whenever my parents weren't around, his attitude would completely change. Be rude, mean, call me names, push me farther than I need to go.
Did he ever hurt your family?
And, like, when she was talking to you, she was looking at you kind of down at that point. I could see she's like, struggling to remember, like something that maybe she's been trying to not remember, but still, and like you're bringing it back up.
I'm gonna take a piece of candy. 'Cause she's touching stuff on the desk, right? She can physically touch stuff that was on the desk. She's like moving stuff around.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a piece of candy and I'm gonna hand it, put it in my palm and kind of hand it towards her.
Hey,
For my sake, make a survival check. See if you can identify what she is.
Ooh.
That's not gonna happen.
Dang, if only the survival person.
That's a 13.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I forgot it was +5.
Hey, that's almost where I'm at.
Because I will let you have this because you talked to Granny before. Seems to be a rando.
So she's the same as Granny.
Maybe
Goodness, yeah.
you don't know what Granny is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. well.
I can't remember who asked what they hurt her. Yes.
Yeah, did they hurt her family? Or did he hurt her family?
God damn it! I looked at chat and lost it. I lost my train of thought.
Pause my loot.
I don't know if it was him or not for sure, but somebody hurt us.
Okay. Does she take the candy?
She
Okay.
doesn't get right holding it.
Would you like our help?
Because I do also ever make another performance check. Keep going, I assume.
That's a 19 on the die, so I'm even better now.
Yep, you're fine. You're still going. See, she doesn't look complete. I mean, what her silhouette is her self is a blue, while her hair is a burning fire red, and you can kind of see when you say, "What do you want to do?" or "You want us to do something?" You can see that her hair kind of flares up a bit, and the flames themselves also kind of shimmer to that blue again, but before shifting back to the normal color again. Like, I want revenge. He needs to pay for what he did.
Do you
For a
want
little
him?
payback.
Wythr's just like, let me at him, let me at him.
Vivra is thinking things she didn't think she'd think.
Well, this is a very unique situation for me right now. Would you like him? How do I word this without sounding terrible? Do you want him to suffer like you did, or do you want him to end quickly?
You want us to kill him?
Or
I'm glad
could
Toto
also
said that
be
because Vibra
brought-
was about to pause to say the same thing.
or brought to justice
Or
with the
brought
law
to-
or whatever.
I'm not going to bring
Vivra's
him
gonna
to
put
justice.
Vivra will pause for a second to
Yeah.
say, or do you want us to bring him to you?
I want
And then
him
she'll
to...
keep playing.
I was taught that murder is sometimes okay.
It's okay. You're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
Not in this universe.
My dad told me.
My dad
Oh, no.
told me. Dad, you're a bad influence. Just want justice for my family. Whether that means he dies or gets taken away, he needs to answer for what he did. I don't care how.
I have one last question for you before I let you rest. Did he hold a point of authority when he was helping you learn magic? Or was he just somebody teaching magic at the time?
No, just a teacher, as I was told.
Hmm.
I don't know why he targeted us. I thought he was supposed to help us, but he didn't. You can see that, like, he's starting to get more emotional.
I'm gonna hand her one piece of candy, one more piece. I'm gonna just set it down in front of her. I'm not gonna hand it over this time. Like, I'll just set it right in front of her.
Looking at it. The candles at this point are flickering between the red and the blue.
We will take care of it, so you can rest. I will promise you that he will not be able to hurt anybody else ever again.
See that the candle all back down to the normal red glow.
Gonna do that dad thing where you rub your hands on your pants, stretch a little bit, and stand up. I just kind of
It looks at you and says, "If you help me, I'll give you what he wanted."
I'm going to kneel down next to her and just look at her. I will help you because it's the right thing to do. And then I will get up and just give everybody a nod like it's time to go.
I'll stop playing. And, I guess walk back out through the mirror.
Not in an accusatory way, but can I do an insight check on Velkorin when he says because it's the right thing to do?
Well, sure.
Not in an accusatory
Vivra!
way.
I mean, Vivra was gonna say, you know, you said I'll do it, not we'll do it.
Yeah, I know what I said.
Oh,
When Vivra stopped playing candle, shifted to that blue. He's there for a
That's
little bit, but
not super high, just a 16. But Wythr just wants to know, like, if he genuinely feels that way. If he's doing
Well.
it out of the goodness of his heart. You can roll whatever or not roll whatever you want.
He is in a situation where he
if it's not the
kinda-
whole truth, roll deception, sir.
No, he is in a situation where it wouldn't be easy for him to even hide what he is actually thinking right now to begin with.
Oh.
Is he all smoky?
Oh.
He is not all smoky, not currently. But he genuinely does. When he figured out that, like, this entire time he's been annoyed, like this entire, like, while we've been in here, since he kind of figured out that the one guy is the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of been on edge this entire time because he doesn't like authority.
Yeah, Wyther's
Okay.
been waiting to get rid of this guy
And,
since days
Vivra's
ago.
been upset about it too, but I would, since Vivra's already kind of like, with Velkorin, I would also like to roll insight. And if
Go for it.
if I roll high, then I'm gonna do something. I don't know.
He is very much
Oh, even without rolling, does he like seem kind of off in a way?
he
'Cause-
genuinely wants to help her because he believes
Okay.
it is the correct thing to do, which is the most I can say without it going into his backstory. But because of the
Okay.
situation, he's genuinely, like, even if he has to do stuff his own way, he will help her.
Okay.
which is why
Because
I said
have one more
and not
spell.
we.
Yeah, because I have one more spell slot, and currently, I really want to use Detect Thoughts on Velkorin. But I only got an 11 on my insight.
But yeah, I guess for Withers, well, he might pull some connections because you can't just make somebody like that disappear unless you can.
Say above table person who's very high up.
Yeah, and
Be
he
Yeah.
not like
careful with
Velkorin
how
knows
you
you can't
want to
kill
solve
him.
this.
You can't just kill him, but I may have ways to make him disappear, and he will never become an issue again. Which is why I asked if they should suffer.
Dun, dun, dun.
We did a murder.
Which didn't say
Worse.
he had to suffer. She just told him she wants justice. So that's his
Trash.
interpretation at that point.
Yep, I still have her journal.
Okay.
Important.
Before we leave this, is she still here or is she gone?
She
After the music
faded
stops.
once I stopped
Okay.
playing.
She hasn't faded yet, but
Oh, I thought you said she was fading or something.
she's starting to, yeah. But
I'm
hasn't
gonna
yet.
turn around and ask one more question. I'm sorry for asking one more question. Did your parents have any notes on hiring him, or any ledgers about him being in your house?
Good.
Some evidence.
Yes.
I need evidence.
Points to the other desk behind. I don't right next about the desk that was right next to the mirror. There might be
Gonna rubbish to the desk.
survive. He probably has everything else. Or should.
I think.
Wait, what? Okay, never mind.
Bye bye.
Oh, bye. I think Wythr will step out of the room at this point. Back into the room with everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, 'cause
she'll
you're
do
the
like
only
one
one over there.
glance. Yeah, she'll do one glance over the room before she goes, just to make sure that there's nothing that has changed or anything important being left behind. And if not, then she'll step out and join the group, and I'd like to assist Velkorin in searching for stuff.
Do that. I guess I'll go and do the investigation check to see what he can find. Helping you got advantage.
What
Do you want
happened?
advantage or separately, or did you get a 20?
I don't need advantage.
You got a 20?
I got a 20.
I
Fucker.
guess.
Not even on the anti-zom
Oh.
dice because I retire it after I get my 20 on it. That's a 25.
You check through the thing. A lot of the like initial stuff looks like research notes. Like when you it's very much assumed that this was a magical family. That all of them did, either the parents were like magical researchers, because like on the opposite side of the room you would have seen all the like crystals and gems and stuff like that. Just you can very much tell that this is a magical family, especially because she's a sorcerer, or assumed to be a sorcerer. So
Okay.
mostly what you are seeing is research notes. Eventually, after you sift through all the papers, you do see an invoice essentially of what they've been paying him to do, teach your daughter. But it's mostly just document and just a kind of a proof of we're paying this guy for him to do his job.
And it has his name.
Yeah.
Does it have a time frame?
5 years
So when?
over.
Oakley dokley. I say, well, we should probably take this to the current like area leaders, right? Is there like a noble house here or anything here?
The wardens of Hyrule are the actual like people in charge of Lon City.
Or anybody higher up there here besides the guy?
Yeah, I mean, as far as you know, the leader of that place would be here.
Cool. I believe we have someone to go talk to.
Which you would know who that is. That Impa is the name person. Charge. Or
Do I know who that is? Do I know them
Yeah.
personally? Ask me
personally,
for a
probably
friend.
not. You may have. I don't think Velkorin has probably worked with them much because
Do
he
they know
works with
Freddy?
Frederick.
They work with Frederick?
No, because you work with Frederick, you probably wouldn't have worked with Impa much because Impa is kind of against the royalty.
Interesting.
Shouldn't say against the royalty. They're neutral. They're neutral to the royalty. They don't side with anybody.
Would there have been a chance with me following Okoku around that we would have happened upon this person and I might potentially remember them?
Definitely.
Darn. That's unfortunate. Well, that's all I got. Would any other party members have potentially happened upon them?
Definitely me. I am an expert of this area.
No. If anybody would have, it would have been Velkorin. I don't think he would.
Has Velkorin mentioned potentially this guy, or did they only say, "All right, we have a lead" or something?
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
lead. We have to go talk to somebody.
Okay.
With their
Let's go.
nods.
Who is it?
Impa. Like that's all I know. The leader of their group, right? That's about my knowledge.
Hey, let's go.
I have a question for the DM. Would Impa be somebody who knows of like the underground people? I don't know how to ask that without like fucking spoiling so much shit. You know the people I talk about.
Yeah,
The
I know.
You know the
mole
people
people.
I mean.
I will just say you
No.
don't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not sure. I mean, you could probably make an assumption based on that they are trying to remain neutral to all the royalty, but don't have anything on.
Okay. Let's just head because it's midday. Yeah.
Oh, it's nighttime.
It's nighttime.
You guys came at nighttime of your second night.
Yeah, we did.
Oh fucking.
That's
let's
right.
to sleep first.
I could use some rest. But like, waiting at this point. Vivra's like weirdly fired up.
Yes.
Just yes.
Well, I'm gonna wait until we get to the inn.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fine. Okay, let's hurry up
All
then.
right. As you guys
Hurry up and sleep.
I got. As you guys had come out of the mansion, the one guard that was standing guard looks at you and surprises like, well, that's the first time anybody's come out alive. Guys.
Remind me, did this guy have a Rotan symbol or the other symbol?
I was trying to remember.
Because I remember asking before we went in, but I don't remember which one it was.
I think I said it was Rotan, but I would have to double check because I don't remember.
Okay.
I think
It's
you
been
said
2
Rotan
weeks.
as well, but yeah. I'm pretty sure you said Rotan, but I could be misremembering.
I'm
'cause
pretty sure
Rotan's
it
name has
was.
been thrown around so many times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, but I would have to look back to make sure because it's been 2 weeks and I can't remember.
Yay!
But yeah. So yeah, he's just like, did you guys solve the problem?
We're working on it.
It's almost done.
He just kind of shrugs. Goes, well, I guess you survived, so I guess Come and go as you please. But he's very confused.
Yeah, we got this.
I'll just say for even if it's counter, I'm retconning it to say that is Rattan's man, even if it wasn't.
So you're saying this man has a punchable face? No, I'm kidding.
Maybe. I mean, every man has a punchable face, I guess. Especially dads.
You say especially dad?
That's a joke. Inside joke with Jaxie. Don't punch dad in the
What the
face.
hell are you guys gonna do to my face?
You gotta punch a dad in the face, not you specifically.
Oh.
Well,
Maybe.
I know this.
Unless you deserve it. Alright, anyways. If you guys just want to make your way back to the inn, then I guess do what you want with the inn.
Wythr is going to gently tap Velkorin's arm while we're walking back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how to word this. She says, "Do you think he could be covering his tracks right now? Or fleeing?"
Stay mind has been over 24 hours since the interaction with the other three happened. In
and
case you guys,
no one's looking at Akari funny.
as far as you know.
I will lean down to Wythr and whisper. And that's why I need you to help me get away for a little bit.
Wythr nods. She's also whispering now. I can show you the direction he ran in when we lost him.
I'm just gonna nod.
I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea to actually go there right now unless we have a plan and also spells. But,
This isn't about having good ideas.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Vibra's saying that.
Well,
Whispering.
I was gonna
Vibra's
say
saying
they
that's
were
like,
whispering to
if
each
you-
other, so you wouldn't have heard that
Oh.
conversation.
Yeah, they're secretly talking to
Well,
themselves.
That's why I was
How do
thinking you were saying
oh.
above table. That's why I wanted to clarify.
No, listen, I missed something. So
They said they were whispering to each other, so.
can I try to lean in?
What's your
Roll
passive
for-
perception? Would you
It's
even
a
notice?
14, okay? It's
Probably not, because you can't
As
see either one of them
good as-
lips moving.
My stealth is plus 11.
Also, they're both
Well,
wearing masks,
you
so
roll if you roll a nat 1, I'll hear you.
no.
I might.
Just roll to
I'll
see
do
if
it
you get
if
a
you
nat
want.
1.
If you want to roll for it,
just
I
see if you
guess.
get a nat
Okay,
1.
that's a total of 27.
Jesus.
Case
I
closed.
think, I mean, it's pretty close.
Wither's in the middle of
Say
talking to
for
Velkorin,
sure.
and all of a sudden she just, and he's like, "What the fuck?" So I think his passive is like 26 or something.
She whispers
Mine?
so quietly that not even he
So,
hears her.
yeah, I was gonna say
23.
23. Yeah, so all of a sudden you're talking to him, and she just vanishes. No. But yeah.
What was that? Speak up!
It was just a joke. All right, don't worry about it. I said you were talking to Velkorin, and all of a sudden you just and fade
You
out of
just disappear
existence
'cause
your stealth was higher than his passive perception.
Oh my goodness.
But no,
Wait until we all get back to the inn.
Dad, I'm hungry.
We can eat when we get inside.
Okay.
we have
Vibra
McDonald's at
will
home.
roll her eyes if that was actually in character.
I didn't say above table.
You did, that's true. Then yeah, Vibra just goes ugh, like that, just the eye roll and stuff. You can't see me rolling my eyes, but it's great. I mean, Vivra doesn't have much to say. She's speed walking. She's frustrated and angry at Rotan and upset that they lost him last time.
William decided to go back to 100 again. We're good. I fixed it.
Okay. So unless anyone else has anything to say, then that's where I'm at.
Nope.
Alright. DM?
Oh, sorry, hang on. Somebody decided to send me secrets, so give me a second.
Ah,
Goodness gracious. Well, if you're reading secrets, then
Wythr makes
so,
tea for
Akari,
everyone.
how to oh
Yeah, see?
so while you make tea, you're sending secrets. Vivra looks at Akari and Toto, and she doesn't really want to talk to Toto. Sorry. So she's like, so was it like freaky when the ghost appeared in the room with you? I'm sorry that happened. I kind of assumed she'd appear in the mirror room.
Oh no, the lesbians are at it again. The book table.
I was gonna say,
Love to.
Vivra was about to be like,
Like,
"You what?"
The fire in the whole room turned normal. Suddenly, body appears. And she was nice.
Yeah? Well, that's good at least. I'd rather help her than Rotan at this point. Or at any point, really. That guy freaking sucks.
Definitely gonna get revenge when the time comes. Personal payback.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm kind of new to this whole revenge thing as well, so... I mean... We're basically there already, I guess.
You don't have to participate in killing if you don't want to.
I mean, it's one guy. Surely all of us don't have to stab him, right?
Murder is
Definitely not.
sometimes okay.
Shut, you are not in... You go back to... Never mind.
No.
I didn't even tell you where to go!
No.
Don't use the baby voice on me. I'm not your... dad.
Like, please
I would
don't.
hope not.
Okay. Sheesh. Vivra just says, yeah, she's just like, sheesh, and then, like, glances at Akari and it's like, I don't have anything else to say.
Akari can really say it to just don't force yourself to kill or participate in it. Sometimes it leads you into a hole you can never get out of.
I've already killed at this point.
Yeah. One guy, it's not too late. Plus, in that case, it was self-defense.
Wythr serves you all cups of tea, and as she puts down Vivra's cup of tea during this conversation, she gently puts her hand on Vivra's hand and says, I'm sorry that you were caught up in that.
Better him than you.
As long as you don't get enjoyment out of it, you're probably okay.
I don't think I'll ever enjoy it. So, I don't think we have to worry about that.
Or grow numb to it.
You're really great at pep talks, you know that?
Am I really? I definitely do my best.
Your
that
first
was
mistake was going to
sarcasm.
them.
What? And you're any better, Toto?
No.
Then why do you think that they could be? The way you said it made it sound like you were saying that I should have gone to you.
No.
I am a
No.
You don't
connoisseur
go to
at
me for a lot
killing.
of things.
The connoisseur in killing. Wythr casually
knows what she
and
meant by that.
so subtly
Why
just
not go to
like
Pippin?
leans in between.
I will never
The-
go to Pippin for advice.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wythr does what?
She
Yeah.
just so casually and subtly leans in between Vivra and Toto's line of sight between them.
You seen Guardians of the
Silently
Galaxy?
breaking
I
it
think
up.
it's volume 2 when Thor freaking slowly gets in between Quill and the rest
I
of the
have
group.
not. But,
Oh, it's so
Um,
funny.
do I have eyes on Velkorin right now, or has he perhaps
He's gone.
slipped away? Yeah, I thought maybe.
I kind of had a hunch as well. It's like, he's typing secrets. This guy's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, the main support is not here.
Wythr will. Wythr's gonna try and maybe move the conversation upstairs or something. She'll, like, as she's leaning in and she's served everyone tea, she looks at everyone and says, "We should get some rest." And stands up and gestures towards the stairs up to our rooms.
You go ahead.
Akari goes upstairs.
There's no way Wythr is leaving Toto and Vivra alone to bicker.
Well, no, Vivra. What I was gonna say is Vivra looks from you to Toto and back to you and says, "That's both of you."
Wythr, can you tell me a bedtime story?
Daughter, son, I can't read.
Oh.
Above table, obviously.
Does Toto say bedtime story like that? Vivra pulls out the Book of Tragedies and says, "If you want to read something, you can read this. I did tell you I'd find you one."
Yoink.
You take it? Okay.
Yes.
I'll want it
Wythr
back
nods
eventually.
in
I've only read
approval.
half of them.
I'll give it back. Don't worry.
Thanks. A lot of pictures to keep your attention. Sorry.
Excuse you. I read a lot of
This
text.
is a scientist.
I may be stupid.
That's it?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay.
A mad genius.
Do I have it in my... I didn't write it in my... Okay, so you can write that in your inventory, and when you give it back, I'll write it back in mine.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so Vivra does the shooing hand gesture with the back of her hand. Just go ahead. I am the mother
Okay,
this time. No. Alright, good night.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.
And actually get rest this time with her. You don't need to keep watch every night. You don't need to keep watch every night. Go ahead.
She slowly backs away.
But then sleep with me.
Oh.
She looks shocked. She will follow.
Vivra has the tea
Put
set
the
in front
duckling
of
to
her.
bed.
Yeah.
The duckling to bed. There you go.
Yeah. And she'll spend at least an hour just sipping the rest of the tea and writing notes or something. Who knows what she's writing? Who? No one's there.
Sure. All right. I guess what is Akari? And because the other two are going to bed, so I guess what's Akari
Well,
doing?
Akari went upstairs first.
Oh, just went to bed. Okay. Sorry,
And
I
she ain't
was.
go to bed.
assuming-
She ain't go to bed.
Okay.
She's just upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if you're sleeping. You went up first. You were like, peace out, I'm gone.
Find a window.
I knew it.
Chill by it.
Yeah, I was like, how many seconds until she's in a tree?
That's exactly where my mind was too.
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
put you in the middle of the ocean, so you have no trees to climb.
Akari climbs a giant stalk of
Well,
coral.
She'll have to perch. She'll perch the tallest thing there, maybe at the top of the boat or
Nope,
something
We're
else.
just gonna be stranded in the middle of the ocean with nothing to
guess
say
I
about.
drown.
I guess I drowned. Jeez. Okay.
And I could have sworn a tree would be here, but it's just water.
Okay.
What's
Any-
Mr. Secret Man
I
doing?
was gonna say, has anybody else got anything else to do? Otherwise, we're gonna shift over to what Mr. Sneaky Man is working on.
Unless something interrupts, I'm gonna say that Wythr gets her like 4 hours or 6 hours of sleep or whatever my thing
Wait,
is.
I want to talk to Wythr.
Oh, well, okay. Well, at
Oh.
some point, and the rest of the time, she's kind of on watch or just awake, listening to stuff. But go ahead with either.
You have your
Wythr, I
conversation
must talk
first.
to you.
Kari will take a short or long rest, whichever one fits the time frame. Isn't
Wait. Does Toto actually want to RP talk to Wythr, or are they just talking?
I'm already talking. I'm just waiting for
Okay, yeah.
her to acknowledge it.
I'll let you do your thing first, then.
Us?
Yes.
Yeah, you two.
Okay. Wythr nods to Toto, who she's tucking into bed.
This may be maybe not the best time to bring this up, but I don't know how else to bring it up. I haven't been truthful to you.
She tilts her head as usual.
Toto will bring their hand out of the blanket, poke her poncho with the writing. I can read that.
You speak this language?
No, but I can read it.
She looks confused. How?
I woke up one day and I suddenly could read other languages.
Man.
And I saw the writing and yeah.
She thinks for a second. Did you tell Velkorin?
Yes.
Damn.
She nods thoughtfully. He said something strange the other day that was similar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but the only thing that I told him is that what the writing said on your poncho. That was it.
She nods. She doesn't seem bothered by this at all.
She's like, why are you?
Oh
Why
my
are you?
She's like, yes,
Where
and.
were you hiding this?
Yes, and
That's all I wanted to tell you, though.
Okay.
I've been thinking about it ever since I did my little speechy speech in the haunted house.
Everything is okay.
Okay.
It's not meant to sound threatening.
The way you
It's so
speak to
dark.
us,
No, what are you
okay.
saying? Everything is
I've read
okay.
enough murder mystery novels. to
There's
know.
no
Go
crime
ahead and
in
read
La
your
Sing
book of
Se.
tragedies, darling. You're fine.
That's just Jaxi, not Wythr.
There's no crime in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah. She like hands Toto another pillow and whatever. Like to her, there's nothing out of the ordinary about this. Although she seems curious or like intrigued that you could read it. But aside from that, it doesn't seem to bother her at all.
Can Toto tell this by her like expression or anything like that?
Sure. If you like want to roll an insight check, you can, but it's not something she's trying to hide or anything. Like she seems very relaxed and casual in her body language and movement. And despite my delivery in her voice, it doesn't sound sketchy or anything.
This is non-threatening.
Toto will nod and also look relieved. Okay. I guess also if you want to like write anything down on a piece of paper you want to tell someone elaborate, I can read it and tell them, like your
Her-
personal translator person.
Her ears perk up a bit, and she says, "Oh, that's a good idea."
I know with your and Toto will vaguely gesture to the throat or something. I know you have trouble speaking now and then, so I can help
Wythr
there.
nods. And she pulls out that like children's ABCs book that she got and kind of shows it to Toto. I was going to try myself.
Innovative, but I'm here now. And I'm glad I told you.
Just grabs the book and throws it out the window.
You
You
don't-
don't need a book
you don't need
anymore. You
this.
have me.
You don't.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, Toto's a
The
little unready.
codependency starts here. Yeah, Wythr nods. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm asleep now, but you can think about it.
She nods. And she'll go to another bed in the room.
No cuddle puddle.
Oh, I mean, if you ask.
No, Toto would not ask, but I would.
Actually, I think her
Are
bed
there
is
still
technically in
spooky
the other
pictures?
room.
What?
Or no, because this is the room we share with Velkorin. This is our room.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the haunted
Yeah,
house
that's what I was
pictures are
looking at.
still
I
up.
was like, oh yeah, we thought we left. It was all an illusion. We're stuck behind the mirror.
You can leave the house, but the house won't leave you.
Mm.
Oh my god, we're in the upside down.
So yeah, no, this is her room. She doesn't leave. She'll just go to her bed and sit on the bed. And she still has the loot.
Yep. Yep.
It's hers now.
Totally stole it from Velkorin.
Yeah, that's mine.
He can have it back when he asks for it back.
Play Freebird.
No.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Oh my gosh! I just hear from downstairs twang, twang.
And then you're the first to be like, it is fucking past midnight. Shh.
I am not. I will roll one more history check to see if she can remember how to play that tune again, if that's okay, and then we can switch over to Velkorin.
I suppose.
She's not going to play it right now. She's just going to sit on the
Okay.
bed thinking about it and trying to remember it.
Okay.
And that's a 4 plus 3. 7.
Unfortunate.
Oh
Man, memory's not what it used to be.
I wonder if there's a problem with that or a reason for that or something.
You
Ooh. Wow.
And then the magical transition harp sounds play, and we go to whatever Velkorin is doing.
I have. There's. There we go. Sure. I should have done that when you figured out the puzzle. I forgot about it.
That would have been great. You did. You know what?
Okay.
You did it now, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I can't. I have,
Delayed
to I have
reaction.
to remember that I have access to those. So
The best time to do something is when you should have done it. The second best time is right now.
I did the thing. Anyways, okay, we will shift over to Mr. Sneaky Dad, who was getting into trouble, and got bullshit rolls as usual. So I didn't expect this to happen because fuck him, I guess. But yeah, so Velkorin had kind of snuck off. Just guys give you guys a little thing of what's going on. He had snuck off, whatever, to essentially go find the person in charge of Lanlan City. Since it was nighttime, he figured he could get away with it better. And because he rolled higher than 23 times, I was like, okay, I wasn't going to have this work, but I guess it did. So he managed to sneak into essentially the main compound of the Wardens of Hyrule. And
Oh my gosh.
through series of eavesdropping and or looking around and staying stealth, he managed to get to the leader's room, Impa. And we'll start off where that is. Actually, I lied. I got a pee, so we're going to take a break and then we'll do that. Because I'm going to be that guy.
Ooh, break time.
We'll be back right after
Cliffhanger.
these messages.
Give me back 3 minutes. We'll be right back. right. So yeah, we are back. You said, do you want it to be a secret conversation, or are you fine with them being here?
Oh no, am I going in timeout again?
The issue is, I don't know. I don't know.
I will
Because
say
if we
it's your
time it out,
choice.
that's pretty much the end of their session. Because this is going to be like 20 minutes.
Well, if we're going for 3 hours, we still got an hour to go. We want to do the full 3 hours since we lost the half hour to start.
Um,
But-
I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's fine. Shit happens. So I
let's
guess that's
just
up to you.
go. Because, yeah, let's just go with it. They can be here for it.
Okay, that's up to you.
I'm gonna have my mask off for this though.
We're first going to.
I'm back.
Do I need to minimize my
You started
screen?
without me.
I did
Whoops.
because you weren't in
Could
the
I
12th person, anyways.
yeah, could I add just one super quick thing before this starts?
Sure.
Since Velkorin told Wythr to like help him get away, and not the whole party is asleep yet, she's going to sneak out to like the balcony of the inn above the main entrance. And she's just gonna keep watch there for a bit to make sure that like nobody sneaks out to try to find him or keep an eye out for when he comes back.
I mean, I wasn't gonna try to find him, but I was tempted to do a run.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's all.
So yeah. Okay. We will shift back to Velkorin. Like I said, he had at this point entered the room.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna be a dick, and you're sneaking around, and this person has an obnoxious stats. Oh, you got lucky though. I'm gonna assume a 13, or no, not 13. Math wrong. 16 probably doesn't hit you.
No.
No. But as you enter the hallway, a dagger flies and nearly hits you in the head. You hear a voice of an older woman say, "It's not nice to sneak into people's room without permission."
This is very true. But I wouldn't be able to meet with you if I didn't sneak in.
I guess that's the description is you look into the room at this point. There's an older woman who's got her feet up on her desk with her arms back now at this point, looking at you. Looks to be a woman in her probably late 50s, early 60s. She's a Shiekah woman. She's white hair, red eyes. She's wearing an eye patch on her left eye. And then there is a scar across that eye. She has it's white hair that's bound up into a ponytail with one bang that kind of just comes out in the front of her face. And she's just kind of wearing normal plain clothing right now, no armor or anything.
Okay.
So, give you a brief description of her. And so anyways, she's like, "Well, you got this far without getting caught, so you must at least be good at what you do. Are you here to attack me, or what is going on here?" Which you can see behind her, there's a large two-handed pole axe behind her.
If I was here to attack you, I wouldn't walk through the front door. I'm gonna take my symbol out. And I'm gonna...
Your symbol?
My symbol.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on the desk.
You can see she puts her legs down and picks it up, looks at it.
Does it look like she knows what that symbol is?
Roll an insight.
Oh god, this is where I'm gonna roll real low! Oh no!
Yes. I'm sorry.
Never mind, it's +7! That's a 16!
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, well.
Oh boy.
You're
You're cutting it close.
You are. He is, but he didn't get even near close enough, so.
Ooh, hard to read.
I mean,
If you brought a buddy with you who is basically your employee, I could have helped.
You can see her look at it and then look back up to you with an upraised eyebrow. Because she just says, "I'm listening."
I'm gonna take a seat because I'm assuming there's a chair across from her, right? Because it's an office. I'm gonna take out the notes I took from the desks. And I'm gonna take out the diary of the girl and set them on the desk.
And what's this stuff?
I'm not going to assume you know who I am or what that symbol means. But I do know you are one who doesn't really appreciate the authority that the rulers have. And what we don't appreciate is people having authority when they don't deserve it. This is your evidence that your captain murdered an entire family to hide something. I don't have any evidence that he may have been promoted from this or what exactly he was going after, but I am here to tell you that if you are truly after and believe what you believe, you would help us bring him to justice before he needs to be eliminated in other means. Knight Commander, Captain, whatever. One rank difference, okay?
Hey, that's a potential big difference.
Yeah.
What if the
Knight
captain's an
Commander.
innocent guy? Now you just got him arrested.
Oh no, not the captain! Knight Commander. Well, we have all of his names and stuff.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
We also have that he's been obsessed with their manor, hiring numerous people, sending them into their deaths to pick up his mess. Therefore, he now has other adventurers' lives on his hands that he hired to hide his own mistakes.
He picks up the diary into it. Just kind of see her face drop a little bit, just because, like, you can get the feel that she knew what was going on, but was hoping it wasn't true yet.
Yeah.
Looks at the other evidence that you showed up to her, like, here. Unfortunately, he's very good at hiding. Well, this is a good start. I've had my eye on him for a while, but a slippery bastard. He was unfortunately promoted before I took over, so there wasn't anything I could do at the time, but this definitely will give me a start.
I came to you privately and in the middle of the night because I don't know who here I can trust. If I would bring my group of people in here, I don't know if something might have gotten started or there might be an issue that arises, because we're not quite a quiet group. We're much more loud and upfront, especially when a lot of us were in that house and saw what happened. Are people who want to see him dead sooner than later. So
Looks
I came to
surprised
you.
at the moment. Like, as soon as you say you've seen what's in the house, she's like, you got to the house? Survived?
The little girl asked us to take care of it for her. And I mean to do so. The house isn't dangerous.
Interesting.
She just doesn't trust the person hiring people to go into it.
I've sent a few of my own crew, but none of them have. As I'm sure you already know what happened when you went there. Most of them didn't come out. But, okay, like I said, this is evidence to start something. See what we can find out more. What else is hiding? Been a thorn in my side for many years at this point, but not sure what he was aiming for within that house. All I know is that family was very Uh,
Well off.
endowed doesn't sound the right word, but
Well off.
well, not
Well
well off.
endowed.
That
Shut up.
well-endowed family.
Shut up. Shut up.
Damn, big boobs.
Shut up.
Am I related?
Whatever.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Am I related? God damn it. They have a lot of magical knowledge there and power. I don't know the proper word I was trying to think of, but I can't remember. Anyways, but yes,
Influence?
it's not. It's some E. Starts with an E and it's something I don't remember. Whatever. Anyways, the emphasis is they're very powerful mages, or at least researchers. So she was sure that they were onto something there. Not sure what, but whether or not it's hidden, it must be hidden in that house, and that's why he wants to get to it. But I guess, what do you plan to do? Since this little girl made the request to you specifically.
The options we have are he dies, or I make him disappear. Death would be nicer.
I agree.
It would be quicker. But we can't really kill a knight commander.
I was about to agree. You understand what his position is. If somebody were just randomly off him, unfortunately, that would lead to negative connotations between you and your crew that I would have to go. But if he goes missing, that's a story.
You have the ability to give him any mission, correct?
For the most part, yes.
Are you able to send him out to the outskirts of town?
I could probably wrap something up to make something up to get him to leave town. So how many guards he takes with him will be up to him. That part I can't control, but I should be able to at least come up with something to get him to leave.
I'm sorry to say, but if the guards trust him, then they might need to be expendable.
Understandable. I would only ask that if they surrender to you, leave them out of it. A lot of them are, the lower ranking ones at least, are just normal tower guards. Their livelihood is tied into him. So they might not have a choice to follow.
I'm going to stand up, grab my mask, and put my mask on where it's up above my head, so where it's not covering my face yet. Have him leave for a mission tomorrow night. Tell him it's urgent, and just send him up the North Road. I'll take care of this thorn in our sides.
See what I can do.
And keep that symbol if you need my attention. Just have somebody bring it to the inn.
Oh, if I need to find you, I know Alf.
I'm talking about if I'm not in town. And I'll just walk outside the door.
And I walk away.
Mic drop. Because if she does know what that symbol means, then she knows. If she don't know what that symbol means, she just got a whole bunch of information at her fingertips that she could use for a lot of things. If she don't know it. And then I'm going to walk out and just
You
nod to the
handed her
guards
some
that I'm
good
assuming are
stuff.
outside. Just leave.
Just nod to them as you walk out. Like,
You hear her in the background just yell out, "Let him go!" As the guards look at you and go, "Ah! What?"
I knew they're getting ready to punch or something.
They were gonna get ready, but she stopped him. So,
And then I'll just make my way back to the inn.
okay. Yes, Vivra, you had something.
Yeah, Vivra's waiting for Velkorin to get back. She may not have seen him leave, but it's kind of easy to know it is 4 instead of 5 in the living room.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's
Where
like,
there's just like, no, he's in bed, totally, and there's just like a stuffed pillows under
There's
the
like-
sheets.
There's just like a stuffed pillow that's just like 2 feet long. Like clearly it's him.
Yeah.
Vivra gives that deadpan look like, I'm waiting downstairs.
There's just a sticky note in bed that says Velkorin.
I knew it! I knew
He's
it!
sleeping.
Yeah, he's right there. It's just sleeping.
Don't wake daddy.
With there,
People
that
shrink
can't
when they
stop me
sleep.
because I don't know how to read.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you walk in the front door, she's sitting there sipping some tea. And she's like, hey, Velkorin. How you doing?
Hello. I'm fine.
And now is when I will use my detect thoughts.
Well, since you have to straight up say the spell,
That's true.
It is a vocal spell.
If you would like
I
to-
forgot it was vocal. I did
immediately annoyed.
forget.
Immediately annoyed.
Yeah.
Because
You just
as
hear him
start
say,
saying the
"Get the
spell that you
Fuck
cast
out.
numerous times, I would know
Yeah.
the very first part of that enchantment.
You
So I
guys
would
remember
know
that? I keep forgetting because
annoying.
it's because I used it. Yeah.
What
Can
are your
I
service
ask
Immediately
thoughts?
annoyed.
Zom, I have a question.
Yeah.
Velkorin, you were not sneaking back. You said you were
No,
just walking
back. I was
out.
just walking back in. I had no
Once
reason to sneak back.
As I hear him walking up, I would like to cast it before he enters the building, if that's okay.
You kind of retcon.
If that's okay.
I'm gonna
if that's
say
okay.
I'm gonna say no because you said it as he was walking
Well,
in.
then
I know you're
don't
saying
cast-
now,
then
and
then I don't cast it because I forgot that it's vocal.
Yeah.
Damn it.
that time
okay.
I don't not gonna
Um,
make it work.
Plus, you have to
um,
be able to see me.
No, I can cast it, and then once I see you, I can attune it to you. But I didn't know when you were gonna come back, and it's 10 minutes. It's
1
1 minute long,
Yeah,
so
so.
I wouldn't want to waste it. See, this is why I'm saying Vivra is smarter than I am, so you know.
Not this time.
Not this time.
You're too tired
Not
today.
this time. I am. I should have had that energy drink. I usually have one before session, and I didn't today. And
Plus,
my brain
at
is
this
suffering.
point, I think
So,
at this point,
never
the
mind.
moment he sees you, just in general, he
Yeah.
always immediately assumes you're using it. So he immediately gets annoyed.
he just assumes that
He
she's
just
using it.
assumes
That's so
you've
funny.
used it so many times.
Yeah, and only on Wythr.
As far as
Yeah,
he knows.
was anyone there to witness any of those?
No,
I
because
don't
she's
know.
used
I
it
think
on me.
Akari
before.
Akari was spying on us the one time that
That's
she used
true.
on
It was
Wythr
pretty much
outside.
only. It was pretty much only when Wythr was one-on-one with Vivra. I don't
No,
know if
because
she's
Vivra's
ever.
also used it on me.
Has she?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
You did.
That's when I had to tell you that it's a verbal spell.
Oh, okay.
It was also when
Uh,
he rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Do I get a feat at level 6? That's what I need to know. Later. That's
Silent
not important
casting
right now.
or whatever.
Oh, subtle spell. Absolutely.
That's it. Yeah.
That's just
but
for silent.
what?
Subtle
No,
spell.
Alright.
subtle spell. You can do it without verbal components and stuff. It's so good.
Anyway.
But I don't have it right now, as far as I remember. So
Anyway.
never mind. Anyway, so she's like, sneaking off again.
Yep. Setting us up for tomorrow.
Setting. Why?
I'm gonna look around to a public area that we are now in.
She stands up and rolls her eyes and she's like, yeah, come on. And
Let's go up.
He's
the
right. He
stairs.
is right.
and she links arms with him so he can't just walk away or hide again. She's like, come on. We can
Wythr
go
was
out. You want to go
keeping-
out? You want to go upstairs or outside?
Upstairs. We need to talk to everybody.
Oh, okay, because Wythr was
Everybody.
keeping watch for when you came back, so
Yeah.
she would return inside at this point anyways.
Fine.
Back
we
to the
can-
room where
well,
Toto is sleeping.
I'm pretty sure that most of them are sleeping at this point. But if we're talking to all of them, fine. But you know that there are some of us who are willing to help you if you need it.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm
Okay, sorry,
yes.
I was taking a drink, so I did hear all of it.
You heard it? You heard what I said? No, or
Yes, I
How-
heard. I
how
just you know
much
you were
do I need to-
targeting me for it.
yeah, I said before.
I
Said before we go
understand
up
that,
and join
this
them.
was
Yeah.
something I needed to take care of myself.
You know, this isn't the first time you've said that to me.
And one day you'll accept it. And then it was gonna go into the room.
Sass.
That is fair.
Sheesh. Everybody's sassy today.
Right?
There's so much sass. in it.
Yeah, when I use my mouth, my ears don't work. I can only use one function. I'm a man. I
wake the
can't
baby.
multitask. Is everybody in the room?
Don't wake the baby.
Wythr went to her room. Toto's sleeping in their room, and Akari's in a tree.
Hey, she ain't going on a
Yeah.
tree. She's
She's
by
just
a
in the
window.
window.
Oh
so
no,
I thought-
Wither's in the hallway. That's right. Viver's gonna
Or
see Wythr and go. Wait, because
Wither's on the roof.
standing
I
on
went
the
back-
balcony, right?
Yeah, I went back in through the window, so Toto and Wythr are in Velkorin's room right now.
Oh,
Akari
okay.
was
Because
in
I
the
think us three
windowsill,
have
I
been
think,
sharing.
but he said.
I thought you were on the balcony.
I was before, but I mentioned
The balcony goes into the hallway, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, she came
I
back
think
in
it-
when I was walking up.
Either way,
I think
came
it
back
goes
inside.
around.
Does it?
Either way,
I
either
built
way,
it.
either way.
I built the building.
You built that.
She did.
I am the designer. Regardless, is she sleeping or up or what?
Wythr?
Yeah.
She's awake. She would have just gotten back in because she was keeping an eye for when Velkorin got back. So he got back, had a little conversation with you, and you guys went upstairs. So she would have gone back around, climbed back into the room with Toto. So she's not
Okay.
asleep yet, but
Okay, and she's so I guess when we open the door, about where would she be?
halfway through the window.
Vivra, Vivra throws up her free arm and goes, "Really? You too?"
You just see her freeze. You don't see me.
She puts
She's
her
doing the-
finger up. She does the shh gesture with her finger up to her mouth because Toto's sleeping.
Vivra mouths, "Really?" And does the head tilt as if to say, "You're telling me to shush at this point when you're sneaking out." But, yeah. So
Okay, we're all in the room. Toto's sleeping in the room. Akari's in the window.
Akari's on the tree, I guess. Can we see Akari through the window?
The Akari never
They
went
say-
to a tree.
They just went
Yeah,
into the
Akari was on the
windowsill.
window.
Yeah, so Akari's in the room now.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I've gathered you all here today.
Oh my god.
he
don't
was.
I mean,
start,
Vivra
Velkorin.
has cornered me as I walked into the building.
4 rolls and 7 crits ago.
Yes. I went to talk to. Man, I really need to drink coffee. Holy shit.
Impa.
What's her name again?
Impa.
Impa. I knew it was
Impa.
Im something. I couldn't remember the last two.
I was gonna say Imba.
I was gonna say Imba too, but I'm like the Imba doesn't sound right, and Imda doesn't
Imba.
sound right either. I went to go talk to Imba. I had to use some of my my leverage to get in and speak with her, but I was able to talk to her, and it appears that the Knight Commander is also a issue with her as well. Tomorrow, I told her our plans that he needs to disappear. And before you all get mad at me, I did it so we could have a way to get rid of him without it coming back to bite us in the ass.
Wouldn't that be killing him?
That's our plan. Tomorrow night, she's going to send him on a mission up the North Road. And that is where we will wait. If you have a problem with this plan, you are free to sit out, but I have a feeling all of you want to see this man disappear.
You're not keeping me out of this one.
The only stipulation she asked for is if the guards ask or pretty much retreat or try to get away, and they are, I'm going to say, she pretty much said ask for it. So if they ask for it, we don't kill them and we let them get away. Because they are not part of his group. They are just lowly foot soldiers following command. And I am
Very
trusting
well.
her to take care of it, that we will be able to be allowed back into the town afterwards, if we let some of them get away.
Basically, if they surrender.
Yeah, if they're surrendering, they not to kill them. But she says we have free reign to get rid of him.
Akari would nod and go, yeah, if the guards want to retreat, not a problem, but mostly the real focus is the captain guy who did that to the girl's family.
Yeah, the commander needs to go. And I figured
No
you
mercy
all
for him.
the way you were all acting inside the manor, that you all want him gone. And the only way to prevent us from getting in a deeper situation was for me to get him away from the city.
With their nods.
So
Follow
tomorrow
your
night.
lead.
What was that, Vivra?
I said I'll follow your lead on this one.
So we can set up traps, we can set up whatever we need to do to be prepared for him. But the main point of interest is him. He cannot get away. If we have to kill him and bury him, then we'll kill him and bury him. We just need to bring something back to show a little girl, which I can't remember her name, but I'm for sure it was in her diary, that it's done. And Impa will know, as he won't come back.
You haven't found out. You don't actually.
The little spirit girl.
Grand Pole.
I don't even know her name.
None of you. She doesn't have one as far as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm your friend, I don't know your name for at least 2 months. But I made sure we could do this. And if we went in there tomorrow, in broad daylight, we went in there with all our anger and all this stuff, there could have been an issue. We don't know who we can trust, and we didn't know if he would flee. So I went in at a time where he couldn't see me. He wouldn't know what's going on, to make sure that we could get this done. Because if we made a ruckus tomorrow, he would just leave. And then we would never be able to find him.
Do we know that he's still here?
My knowledge, she didn't say he was gone, right? Just
Yeah.
that she was trying to find more information on a way to get rid of him.
Yeah. As far as you know, he was still in the town.
Yeah.
And as far as she told you, he was still in the town.
We're certain that she's not on his side.
I believe she's also a firm believer in not abusing your authority. Just from the way she has held herself. And what she is known for. Plus, if she really wanted us dead, we wouldn't be alone right now. And she wouldn't have let me get away. She's quite scary.
And she almost hit him when he had a 24 stealth, but that's about
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah.
Velkorin says she's quite scary, and Vivra goes, "Wow, something scared you?"
Strong women are nothing to scoff at.
The second. There's so much ass.
The slightest smirk on Vivra's face. It's like, okay. But if we end up falling for a trap tomorrow, then freaking, I'm not going to be happy about it.
That's why I'm going to go out first thing in the morning to set up.
By yourself again?
I
Set up. I
we
can help
I was
set
gonna
up.
I was gonna ask Akari to come with me because Akari can't be walking around town anyway.
Ari also has to pick up your weapon.
Yeah,
What?
Didn't you get a
Oh,
Akari
yeah.
a mask or
we still
something?
got one more day though.
This is the second day, so this third day would be tomorrow. It should be done.
Okay.
Wait,
so-
didn't you give Akari a mask or something?
Not
yeah,
yet.
Akari's got
She has a
a
hood.
porcelain mask. Toto's got a fox mask. Wither's got a
Oh, does that mean my stuff is done tomorrow?
It should be as well.
Wither's got a thing, and you can turn into a dog. We're all good.
The
Thanks.
only one that technically matters is Akari,
yeah.
because Akari is the
Yeah.
one that got seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why I would take Akari with me.
I mean, if we're setting up traps, is it like a rope trap or something? Like,
I have a dumb question. Did anyone wake up Toto for this conversation?
Nope.
nope. We're just chatting next to the bed.
I'm assuming Toto would wake
I
up
was
as
gonna
we're all
say.
in the room. That like I just assumed that we're loud enough to where Toto would be like
I guess
awake.
that's Toto's choice then.
It all
I'm
comes
just
to them in a
into bed.
dream.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just listening, but I'm still in the bed.
Okay.
Nice. Well, that works, you know. You're in the loop. I mean, is there anything we can do tonight or right now to plan for it? Like,
Sort
Probably
of coming
rest.
up with traps or specific things that might help us tomorrow.
yeah, like a rope trap or something. Viver's got a +7 in survival. I really want to help.
Damn.
Above table. And a +6 in nature, so, you know, double whammy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So what it comes down to is just setting up. Sorry, that was a yawn.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty late right now. We'll all go to bed soon.
But yeah, we just set up and then just be prepared. Go about our day regularly, so it's not to arouse any suspicion. And just do what we need to do.
Okay.
Wythr nods.
Oh,
She rummages around in her satchel, and she's gonna sit next to Toto for a sec. She takes out the half of the electric horn that I got from the Georg fight ages ago,
oh.
and and 3 of its teeth.
Yep.
And then she takes out the darts that she bought for her blowgun, and she holds them up to Toto and sort of like gestures mushing them together. Says, "Can you help? Can you make electric
Come here.
darts for me?"
Vivra says, "Can I see?"
Let's
Wythr holds
see.
her hands out for both of you to look. She's got
Okay.
3 teeth and 1/2
say-
of an electric
I was
horn.
gonna say I'm gonna let Toto.
So-
I'm gonna let Toto take over on this one if she wants to.
If
they
you
want
could,
to.
like,
Go
shave
for it.
off little pieces of the electric horn, maybe it could make dart heads or whatever.
Toto will take them from Wythr, and they will like also reach in their backpack and bring out like some smith's tools and also tinker's tools. I will see what I can do.
Vibra can assist Toto if you want to do it that way, since you're both kind of wanting to look at it and help out with it.
Yeah,
Wythr-
sure.
Wythr
I'll
nods in
assist. Why not?
appreciation.
Have Toto make a tinker check. I believe is your
That's just a D20, right?
the D20 plus your dex and then your proficiency if you're proficient with your tinker's tools, which I'm going to assume you are as an artificer.
E.
So it should be whatever your dex plus your proficiency, which I think is 3 at your level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a +6. It's 14.
Okay. Did you roll at advantage or?
No.
Roll advantage.
Yeah,
What
the
happens?
assist is for, yeah.
Vivra's assisting you.
13.
Okay. 14's the higher one. So how many of what did you have again, Wythr?
I had 1/2 of the big electric horn. I had
Yep.
the smaller half of it.
Yep.
And 3 of its teeth.
Hey, I'll say... You end up with 10 darts that'll have electric damage attached to it.
Okay. Okay, 10 electric darts. And I'll cross off the horns and
There you
teeth
go.
from
Don't
my
touch the tip.
inventory. She nods and carefully takes it. Yeah. 10?
Yeah, 10.
Okay.
Is there a chance I can take my rope and roll survival to see if I can make like a rope trap that we can potentially take to set up tomorrow?
I feel like you would set up a rope trap at the location.
Well, I know,
I
but
still have
like,
my bomb.
but here's the thing, because if I
Yes.
can make like, the pattern here for the main part.
Oh,
that'll,
you're like talking
catch
about a
them or
net.
something.
Okay.
Maybe.
If you want to do a survival to make a
We
net,
can either do
up to you, I
well,
guess. If
yeah,
you want to use
or
all your rope.
it can either be the net, or she can make the knot right now that'll catch their leg or whatever.
Hmm.
You know, to do that if you wanted to, if that's okay.
Right.
17.
You grew up on a farm. You probably had to go hunt for food at some point, so you probably know how to make a snare trap pretty easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, you no issue making that up.
Cool. So I kind of like just do the basic version here, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna pick this up and ruin it right now, but it's good to know that I can still do that if we need it tomorrow. Is that Alistair's still BRB?
I didn't know he left.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he's
now you know.
BRB.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, the rest of you see Vivra make this snare out of just rope or whatever. And then she's like, whoop, done. If nothing else, I guess we start heading to bed or something. Do you guys have any other plans? Oh, here's your arm back, Velkorin. That would have happened earlier.
Jeez.
I'm just making the snare while one hand's just holding onto his sleeve like, no. No more running.
No, bad.
Stay.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Am I allowed to infuse other people's weapons?
See the future. Which infuse item? Doesn't say you can't, so I'm gonna assume maybe you can put it on somebody else's. They just want to be able to attune to it.
What?
Really.
Wythr,
Oh, welcome back.
Yes.
give me your dagger.
She looks at you and insight check. What are your intentions with my daggers?
I'm not sure you realize just how funny that was.
It's a 16. What are your intentions with my daggers?
You were serious.
Well, you see that Toto looks genuine and wants to infuse like a gem onto it. To
Okay,
help.
she lowers her guard and hands you one of them.
Thank you. Hold on. And I
Also-
will infuse your weapon.
Awesome.
Makes it a match.
Nice.
don't think there's any
So,
other effects
plus
unless
one?
there's something else. It's just magical, so you do magical damage.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah. Basically, if we
I
go up
think.
against a barbarian, use that dagger.
Yeah.
Correct.
You can now officially
what I
punch
use.
ghosts.
Yes,
Which is
I
nice.
can stab ghosts.
That is true. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's unless there's any.
Is that
other
permanent, or how long does that last?
last last indefinitely, but until they die, is what it says
What?
on the thing. Your infusion,
Basically-
they can infuse
Is it
2
one of your
items,
enhanced items that you made?
but she can infuse.
Is it one
My
of the
little
artifacts
Korok is
enhanced
still
items?
around somewhere. I know it, so it's not dead.
No,
Well, is
Where
it one
you
of the
go?
items that Artificer can make?
yeah, they can infuse.
Then it's
2 items.
until they decide to infuse a different item.
Right. So, yeah,
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought
So
So they
maybe.
can have so many, and it lasts for like pretty much an indefinite amount of time. But every 24 hours, they can infuse another
Change.
item.
Yeah.
And choose to remove it off of a different something
Yeah.
they already have.
So they can infuse
Okay.
up to 2 items.
Yeah,
And
so
then
my
it
2
gets more
slots
and
are
more
taken
as like
now.
they level up. But
Yeah.
yeah, they changed how Artificer works.
It's basically as long as Toto is alive and doesn't switch it away from your item, you've got a magic item.
Yep.
Okay. Wither
My
nods.
Korok's still around somewhere.
Says, thank you.
Nice.
Y'all welcome.
What's that? I think you might have lost him. Which? What's it called?
Oh,
Nope, never mind.
class.
Nope, never mind. Magical tinkering right there.
Also, we still have what was it, like 15 magic mushrooms that Toto could potentially make potions out of?
You know, Vivra's got an herbalist kit, so she could also make stuff.
Or you
I
can
think-
take them to the fancy potion stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just reminding the party because I think Wythr gave them all to Toto so that Toto could do something with them. So just reminding you that you have those.
I have a
How
quick
many again?
question. Is the loot that I have, would it be, since it's my loot technically, would it be designed for my size?
Oh, definitely.
So if she's carrying it on her back, it'd be like equivalent of her carrying like a cello.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not on her back. She's just carrying it in her hands.
I'm just saying, if you do
The
start
whole time.
carrying it, it's like
She's just hugging it, like, because it's
Okay.
so
She,
huge.
she takes it to bed. She's like, mine.
because I'm not going to ask for it back because I don't want to carry it.
That's amazing.
She might try to get you to show her how it works later if you don't ask for it back.
Oh, Alistair, how much did you miss? You were BRB'd for a while.
What?
How much did you miss?
I don't know because I missed
You
it.
don't know? Okay.
Toto was
Wait a
helping her make daggers.
Or
Or no, daggers.
Darts.
blow darts.
Yeah. Wythr made the
did.
blow darts. Vivra made a snare trap with her rope and then undid it and said, "Good, I know how to do that if we need it tomorrow."
And then I'm assuming Toto's going to now spend all night instead of sleeping making potions. Because that's the type of personality Toto has, and you asked her or asked them to do something.
I didn't ask for anything. I just reminded above table that we
Yeah,
had
that was
those.
the
There's my Korok.
And
Toto will grab
Oh,
it from
okay.
again,
behind
Toto
the
has that
horse.
workaholic mentality.
Vivra literally has the skill to make health potions and stuff. So,
That would be great. I think you both do? I forget.
does Toto have an herbalism kit?
I think you had a potion kit, didn't you?
Nope.
So I
Cook
missed,
utensils.
I missed the
Oh,
part.
so if Toto doesn't have it, that means Toto actually can't make the potions.
I think I used to be able to, but now I hee hee hoo hoo.
Something
Hoo-hoo.
happened.
So if
Yeah.
you were looking for potions, you gave it to the wrong person
Well, you guys can
It was the right
collaborate on
person
that.
at the time.
at the time.
Yeah.
Also,
DM,
I
how
missed the part.
much-
Her infusion actually does give you a +1. You're effectively your, your
okay,
dagger's a
good.
+1 now. Right now.
Nice.
Okay, good.
It's a plus
And-
1 to attack and damage rolls.
Yeah.
Yes. How much is the lightning damage if I hit with my electric darts?
It's the same damage as a dart, but it'll just do electric damage.
Oh. Fine.
You're like, that's less fun.
All right.
What did you expect? You just made darts out of an item.
I expected it to be a dart plus electricity because,
Yeah, I kind of expected like a D4 of electric damage on top of the
it's a
piercing.
dart.
Like
I'll give you a
two.
D2.
A D2.
A D2. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
You know
dart.
what? You know
dart.
what?
I'm pretty sure a dart does 1 damage anyways.
No, mine
No,
does
it's like
6.
1d. Oh, it does.
6.
Ooh, fancy.
It just says base 6 because it's a blowgun. Technically, the darts are just like for flavor, is what I'm
I
saying.
thought they only did. Fine, you can have a D4.
Yeah, we did it.
Bully your DM.
Hey, he bullied us first. Fair is fair.
We unionized.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
good.
Anyway, what were we? Where were we? I got distracted as well. That was reading
Probably
stuff.
going to bed, I would assume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we long resting?
Yes.
We're about to.
Okay.
Vivra's gonna give Wythr and Toto like a glare and go, actually sleep tonight.
Wythr nods.
Insight.
Insight. She's lying.
No, she's not.
Oh, what is my insight? Well, I mean, if you're not lying, then it's my passive insight's 14, but she's okay. 18, nice. So pretty good. But you're
Yeah,
not lying, so it's
she'll
just
sleep.
like
I used up all 3 of my special attack thingies during the thing, so I have to long rest to get them back.
okay. Then is Akari doing anything? You haven't said much.
Akari's just doing their own mental preparation.
Nice. Does Velkorin go to bed? Squinty eyes.
What does long rest once everybody's settled?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's going to bed.
Oh no,
Then Vivra gets to do her
I failed.
tail.
Oh no. It's time.
It's time. I literally was thinking it's time. I failed by a lot this time. I didn't get a nat 1, so it's not a nat 1, but I
Like what?
definitely...
What'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 3, so my total is 10.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
I mean, it's more than 5 under, so
Yep,
it's
I know.
bad.
Yep. I know. That's why I'm thinking about it. All right. Yeah. So everybody kind of makes their way to bed, falls asleep well, and then we'll go over to Vivra, who, you
What
are
rooms is everyone in? That might be important.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
might be
starts.
important, actually, yeah.
important.
So Toto's in the one bed. I would assume Vivra would go back to the same bed that she was in before, after, glaring at everyone and double checking that they'll all actually sleep. So I guess it's who's in my room, then who would follow and who wouldn't. We could roll a d4.
No one by yourself.
I was gonna say it could be. If you guys don't want to choose, Toto's for sure in here, so we could roll a d4, and it's like 1 Wythr, 2 Akari, 3 Velkorin, 4 I'm by myself.
Yeah, I think I messed it up earlier.
Oh god,
because
she's
I
gonna
think,
kill me!
I think it was Wythr, Akari, and Velkorin in one room, and
Yeah, but
then
now Toto's in
Toto
that
and
room.
Vivra in one room.
That's true. That's what it was
But
last
I messed it
time.
up. So
Yeah, Toto's in Velkorin's room now.
Everyone's in Velkorin's room.
Am I by myself, or do you want me to roll to see if one of you's with me?
Akari will sleep in the bed for once. So, yeah, find out where we are.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. 1 Wythr, 2 Akari, 3 Velkorin, 4 I'm alone. And totally not sad about it.
Wythr is if anyone ever asks her to stay with them, she will easily, like,
Why would Vivra do that?
I was
yeah.
gonna say, I didn't Toto ask you to sleep
If-
with him?
That's right. Toto
to-
requested
yes,
Yes, I did.
True, to tuck them in. So yeah,
and
we'll
stay
say
with
that
them,
it's
so.
we'll say that it's Akari and Velkorin in one room, and then Wythr is staying with Toto and Vivra tonight.
No, Vivra went to the room that's not Toto. So if
Oh,
it's you
okay.
and Toto, then that means that Akari and Velkorin are in the room with
Okay.
me.
Got
I
it.
guess we can just do that if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, I rolled a 3.
You guys pick your room.
Akari and
Wythr.
Velkorin, you guys are the ones that would
Yeah.
be choosing.
Vivra, Akari, and Velkorin, and then Wythr and Toto in the other room.
I guess Jaxi's just deciding.
All right,
are
It
you
just
guys
makes
okay
sense
with-
Jaxi's made the
narratively.
decision.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's enough beds for that, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Just do
I
that.
mean, I didn't mean to, like, boss around if you guys wanted to change it. It's just, I think
Nah.
that's what it was.
You're good. I was just gonna ask how many beds are in each room.
technically.
I think
I
there's
think- At least
3.
2.
There's 3 in each room.
Zom did say 3 the first
Yeah.
time.
Yes, 3 in each room.
Okay, so each one had 3. That's why I want.
Yeah, so I guess Iris and Alistair, if you're okay with being in the same room as Vibra right now.
I don't care.
Like I said, Akari's
Okay.
good with either room, so she could be in
Alright.
there too.
Sure, let's do it.
All right. Fun dreamscape.
Oh boy.
Might be Tuesday. But well, it might be. We'll see.
I was
Anyway.
gonna say.
Anyways, Vivra, as you finally start to lull off to sleep, you're dreaming. Within your dream, you seem to be in the forest. You recognize this forest as the forest you were in before. The forest that where Akari and Wythr got attacked.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, okay. I'm looking around, I guess, walking slowly, trying to see if I can find the path since it's where they got attacked. If it's that one and do I know I'm in a dream right now?
I'm gonna say probably not. You're just
Okay,
dreaming.
if I don't know I'm in a dream and I'm in this forest where they got attacked and I basically killed the guy or whatever, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and start moving towards where the guy was running away from.
We'll still just kind of, as you're walking into the forest, you catch up and you see that both Akari and Wythr are there with you. This scene is starting to play out very familiar, but you remember. Akari is walking in front of you when all of a sudden you see her drop as there are arrows out of her. She's on the ground.
If it's familiar, then I think Vivra, recognizing that she remembers this moment, would have started to say "wait," and then Akari drops, and she's like, and she's gonna try to pull Wythr behind her, if she can.
So you blink, and then a half second later, when your eyes open back up, you see that Wythr is now covered in blood.
I try to cure wounds, both of them.
You blink again, you wake up, right as you see your mouth closing in on the bandit that's looking at you, and you can just see the fear in his eyes, or your eyes. Actually, more you see red. Literally, your eyes just go blind to red, and then as your vision comes back, you're looking over that same dead body that you had bitten before. You blink again, and as you look closer, you see the hood had fallen down off of the bandit that you bit, and the man that you bit has red hair and blue skin,
Oh.
both very similar to your skin and your hair.
no. I have a gem. I have a gem. And she's gonna try to revive them if she can.
When you get closer to actually look at this person, looks like your brother.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You'll be okay. And she's just trying to revive him, basically.
And your spell doesn't seem to work. As the man looks up at you.
Oh, his like eyes turn and stuff.
He's looking at you, and his neck is gone, basically. Like it's torn off, and there's just blood. And in a very hoarse, raspy voice, says, "How could you leave us?" You wake up.
Since that's like a snap awakening, instead of saying this in the dream, she'll say it out loud. She's like, "I didn't mean to!" As she like jolts up in bed. Just sweat down her back, and she's breathing very heavily now.
I would assume.
Mean to what?
Yep. Say, Akari and Velkorin probably would have woken up with that. They're falling out.
It's, just a bad dream. Nothing. I didn't go back to bed. I'm sorry.
What time is it?
Probably getting close to us at this point.
Okay, Akari gets
most
out
of
a
the
better
night.
stretch.
Probably just pre-dawn, so like 4. Sky just starting to light up, but there's no sun.
Okay. Vivra will also get out of bed and kind of like grab her things to get ready. Oh, you guys are all super observant as well. So
They are.
Not me.
not you. Yeah, but you're not one of the people in this room. Can both of you read Hylian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, you guys didn't notice this before because you didn't have Observant when you guys first met, but her old outfit has basically become her nightgown, and it shows most of her back, and as she turns away from you, there's letters running down the center of her back in the same glowing blue markings as her arms and face, and it just says bloodless down her back. And I'll just give that as she like grabs her clothes to get ready and go. And she seems to be like rushing to get out.
She must be real excited to get the plan started.
There's a rootin' tootin' ready to go.
You're supposed to be observant, and you're just like, yeah, she seems normal.
I mean,
He's
it's in the
fine.
letters.
Well, my first reaction was, but I've seen her bleed.
Yeah, and then Akari see it and just like, does she not have blood?
Like, what?
Yeah. So you guys are just confused as she. Okay.
No wonder about the poop,
Great.
but they could have just stopped
The
her
two
right away. Should have said death or something, then maybe, you know.
Amazing.
It's no leave no corpse, but whatever. People are like, I've seen weirder at this point.
Hey,
Like, I don't
Akari
care.
hasn't
Oh
read
my
that or
gosh.
seen that.
Well,
That's-
it's a conversation to have.
Yeah,
Later
definitely
on.
a conversation later.
Yeah, it's something
Yeah.
that is now revealed because there wasn't you guys weren't observant enough prior, and at this point it's just like there's too much for everyone going on for everyone to really say anything at this point. Or at least for the moment.
Mhm.
But yeah.
No. That's a conversation for next time.
There's a lot of conversations.
After we're done murdering somebody.
Gotta just leave all the conversations till next time. There might not be a next time, you fool. No.
Oh, that's okay.
Bye.
Alright.
Yeah, you see now this is what I wanted to happen on the blood moon, because that would have been even better. 'Cause you would have woken up to literally the blood moon. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted that to happen, but
It would have been good.
you
You
rolled
know,
well that day.
I know.
Ironically.
I could have lied, but I didn't
could've.
want to. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to heckin' just keeping my gaze away from you observant people.
And
Akari looks out the window, seeing the time, seeing the sun isn't up just yet, and wonders, I wonder if the smith is open and done.
4 in the morning? Yeah.
Good luck.
So be it.
4 in the morning, you see Toto already over there. I'm kidding,
Waiting
by the way.
outside like it's Black Friday.
Akari leaves out the window and heads towards the smith.
We are at the 3-hour mark, so they will probably pick up next time. It's getting late, and I don't want to make you guys stay up any later.
That's not a bad stopping point.
And yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, so we will pick up the next time from there. But yeah, so that will be session for the night. I have to work nights next weekend, so it'll be 2 weeks from now. Calendar, because I know we're getting into holiday season, so
Ooh,
Hey,
maybe
I
you are
cannot
next
do
week.
Christmas week.
yeah, I
so
figured as much.
yeah.
The 9th, probably. If we do the 9th and then we do the 16th that next week, then we'll have that
Isn't
20.
the 9th
Wait, the 9th's a Saturday.
Oops, sorry.
You mean the 8th?
8th is what I meant. Yep. So it'd be the 8th, and then we could do the 15th, and then potentially the 22nd if people want to, but that is that Christmas weekend, so if you guys don't want to, that would be fine, but we will aim for the 8th at least for sure next week. As long as
You
that
say you
works.
can't
I
do
mean, 2
Chris.
weeks from now?
2 weeks
Not
from
next
now.
week?
Sorry. I don't know what dates are.
This guy.
I'm
guy.
sorry. I don't know what day it is, man. I work fucking shift work. Anyways, yeah. We will aim for 2 weeks from now, which is on the 8th. If not, I'll post on Twitter when we know for sure what day we're doing. But anyways, as always, thank you guys for coming, and we will see you all next time. So, bye-bye.
Bye.
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 What?